What's going on, everybody? We are live. 49ers against the Miami Dolphins. Both teams 6-8 on the season. Before we get into talking and previewing the game, let's just say a happy holidays to everyone. Whatever you celebrate this time of year, hopefully it's a good time with friends, family, loved ones, and yeah, it's definitely with regards to the Niners, it's definitely not the season that we were hoping for or expecting out of San Francisco, but. At the end of the day, we can only do what we can do. We only have 3 games left until the off season, so let's see what we can do to finish out the season. Hopefully, we'll see Purdy bounce back. Hopefully, we'll see some of the young players step up and play well. But first and foremost, just a happy holidays to everyone. Hopefully, you're all doing super well out there wherever you are. That's the most important thing. Everyone's happy, healthy this time of year. Ian, great to see you, buddy. Israel Ramirez, Niners for life. Let's go, Stephen Brown. Well, hopefully we can beat the lowly Dolphins. Yeah, I hope so too, man. I hope so too. It's going to be interesting. It's Peter Miller. Let's go. Let's go. So kickoff is in about maybe I would say about 10 minutes from now. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Always a pleasure, buddy. Always great to see you stopping by. So 49ers, Dolphins, both teams, I think, really underwhelming seasons. Of course, with the Dolphins, they had, Tua had another injury, which is just really awful to see. Claire Hayward, good to see you. Good to see you, Claire. Always a pleasure. Always a bummer to see players get hurt. And you look at the Miami Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa was out and missed a number of games. And then the 49ers, of course, injuries have kind of been the story of the season. You look at McCaffrey missing so much time. Ayuk has missed a bunch of time with his injury, so he'll be back hopefully at the start of next season. Trent Williams has been out. Bosa has been out. Just about everyone's missed time, so it's pretty wild. Sal Mendoza, great to see you, buddy. But so many players have missed time, and that's unfortunately the story of the season. Not only that, but also fourth quarter just losses and fourth quarter, what's the word? Disasters. We've just fallen apart. We can't close out games. You look back to the games earlier in the season, the division games, against the Rams earlier, against the Cardinals earlier, against the Seahawks a few weeks ago. And if we win those games, and that's obviously, look, you could always go back and say whatever, but if we win those games, then obviously we're right in the thick of it, and it's a completely different outcome. But at the end of the day, you do have to close out the games. It's on us. We have no one to blame but ourselves. What was the Bill Parcells thing? You are what your record says you are. We're 6-8, and we're unlikely to go to the playoffs. I think it would take some kind of minor miracles of 20 different things happening. But we're just kind of assuming that, look, we're just going to go here, have fun, try and enjoy the game. Hopefully there's some good plays, some big plays. Really love to see some of the rookies and some of the younger players step up. But yeah, if only 3 games went slightly different. Yeah, it's true. And look, every team can always say, look, there's games we won that other teams would say, well, if, we did this or we did that, maybe we don't win those games. So, But yeah, I just think that it's been a long season. I think that, of course, every year we want to go to the playoffs. We want to win Super Bowls. I just think that there's going to need to be a lot of changes in the offseason. And I think we need to bring in, ideally, we're going to bring back some guys. When I'm talking about guys bringing back, I'm looking at Robert Saleh. Love to bring back Robert Saleh. Love to upgrade the special teams coach. And I do think we need to bring in an offensive mind, not necessarily to call the plays, like to be an offensive coordinator, but to help Shanahan out. I think Shanahan's maybe taken on too much. When you look at all of the offensive coaches who've left this coaching staff over the last number of years, it's crazy. And I think what Shanahan needs is someone who can just really help him out with regards to preparation. A guy who I'm thinking, and no, look, he wouldn't run the same offense, but maybe someone who could help game plan and things like that might be a Brian Daboll, New York Giants head coach. Could absolutely see him getting fired in the offseason. They've looked dreadful the last number of weeks. So if that happens, I think maybe they'll start fresh. They're going to have a high draft pick. That maybe he could be someone to bring in as like an offensive coordinator slash assistant head coach type thing. But that's a name that I'm kind of looking out for. Mike McDaniel, we'll see what happens with the Dolphins if they keep him. But if not, then I would welcome Mike McDaniel back. But I think for people a little bit more likely to be fired, I think Brian Dayball is a lot more likely to be fired. And even, yeah, at the end of the day, Peter, you're right. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but we didn't. So, and we are what we are. We're 6-8. So that is, it is what it is. And I'm not gonna cry over that. It is what it is. So what else can we do? So yeah, we're just about 5 minutes or so away from kickoff. Really, this was a game that earlier, like when the schedule came out and everything, I was like really had this one circled where I thought this would be a really good game. And the game itself might be really good still, but I would have thought that it would have a lot more significant. Alrighty, so we're going to be getting set up here. Game's kicking off in about 5 minutes or so. Let me just make sure, yep, volume is off. I don't want to get the stream taken down. So Ben says the 49ers have a better chance of making the playoffs than they do getting Salah back. I disagree wholeheartedly, Ben. I absolutely disagree. I think Robert Salah could absolutely come back. I think there's been no indication that like there's any bad blood between Salah and the 49ers. Basically, if I'm the Niners and if I'm John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, I'm pushing Jed York to basically go to Robert Salah, hand him a check, and it's going to say from Jed York to Robert Salah, and then wherever the money input, I'd leave it blank and be like, Robert, name your price. I don't see why Robert Salah wouldn't want to come back. We still do have a lot of talented players. You have Fred Warner, you have Nick Bosa, you have Diamador Lenore. Ideally, and hopefully we can bring back maybe a Dre Greenlaw and a Hufanga. If possible, that would be awesome. Some young players too, Renardo Green. But I really hope that we can bring back a guy like Robert Salah. I don't think it's super unlikely. So, I think there's a better chance of Salah coming back than we making this playoffs, which I don't even know if that's still possible after how the early results went today. Hey, Shifty, how goes it, brother? Take this opportunity to wish you and all the gang a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2025. The 49ers really need to seriously build for next season. Andy and Allison, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you, Andy, all season long for being here, for the support. You're awesome. And again, I want to, wish everyone else here a very happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all of that good stuff, whatever you celebrate this time of year. Hopefully you're enjoying it with friends, family. So the Commanders did beat the Eagles. Wow. Unbelievable. So we are officially eliminated, according to Tommy. Thank you for that update, Tommy. Appreciate that, Tommy. Yeah, I guess the 49ers are officially eliminated, which is a bit of a bummer, but, I think that that was a foregone conclusion anyways. So, but Spy Nick Danger, great to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure, my man. Happy holidays to you. Go Niners. Got to beat the Dolphins, beat the Dolphins. Let's go. So the Commanders did beat the Eagles, which is a crazy upset. And as much as we always like watching, Philadelphia lose, this actually does knock the Niners officially out of the. Oh, okay. We have nothing to lose. Yeah, just go for it. That's what I want to see. So, I think that kind of going back to what I was talking about and what we're going to talk about throughout the course of this stream. Of course, I'm going to call the game as usual, but I do want to kind of take a look a little bit ahead for the offseason and what are some of the things that the Niners are going to need to do. And I think Coaching staff needs a big overhaul. Brian Schneider, the special teams coach, he's got to go. I don't think there's any question about that. He needs to leave. When I think about it, yeah, I mean, Nick Sorensen, I don't think he's good enough. I think he's an okay, decent guy. Good to have as maybe like a position coach or what have you, but not good enough as far as being. I think the Niners are actually, the game is about to start, and the Niners are going to start off with the ball. But yeah, so it's just one of those things where hopefully we're going to have to make some big changes when it comes to the offseason with the coaching staff. Obviously, with the players, the kickoff is away. It's going to be a touchback. Deebo Samuel was back there for the reception there, and it's touchback. So San Francisco will start the game. 1st and 10 at our 30-yard line. Audio's good. That's your internet, pal. Yeah, I guess some people are having issues with their internet. Yeah, I don't see any hiccups on my side, so not sure. But 1st and 10, San Francisco. Brock Purdy's going to be in the shotgun. It's Patrick Taylor is the back. Purdy's going to look in the pocket, dump it over the middle, looking for use check, incomplete. And you had Brooks on the coverage, incomplete. I don't know about that. Video's good too, cool. I don't think we're bringing back Sorensen. I don't think that's a given. I think that Saleh should absolutely be on the cards, 8th in offensive, that doesn't feel right at all. So 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Purdy's in the gun. Patrick Taylor to his right. Snap is away. He is looking to throw. Throws it. Going to be caught. George Kittle. George Kittle runs through a guy and picks up 9 yards. George Kittle. Let's go. Not quite a first down, but George Kittle picking up 9 yards and just runs through a guy. Let's go. Good job, Kittle. Now let's see what we can do 3rd and short. Nice protection. And McKivitz is, I heard what Bosa said, Tommy. Bosa's not going to come out and say, oh yeah, our coaching staff sucks. Like most player, the 99.9% of players are like, yeah, I like our coaching. So 3rd and 1, they hand it off, and Taylor is that's going to be real close. It's actually not Taylor, it's Ibanekanda, I think. No, it is Patrick Taylor. I think he's going to be short though. No, he got a first down. With forward progress, he got a first down. Because that's a first down with forward progress. At least it should be. If they mark him short, Shanahan I don't know. 4th and 1, so we go 3 and out, and the punter is out there. So O'Donnell punts the ball away. Still no Wisnowski. And it's going to be a fair catch inside the 10. So a good punt by O'Donnell. But 49ers go 3 and out. So on 3rd and 1, we can't pick up the yard. And that's a big thing that I want to talk about too, is that the interior offensive line. I really do like Pooney at right guard. But center and left guard, we need to make big changes, whether it's in free agency and or the draft. I think you want to see big changes at cards eliminated. Wow. Going to be a long game. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 10-yard line. Tua in the gun. Snap is away. They hand it off to the back, who's going to lose yards. Good job, defense. And Nick Bosa's there. Good to have Malik Mustafa is back playing as well. Carolina beats Arizona 36-30 in overtime. So a loss of 1 on the play for Miami on their first down. I think that was maybe Devon Achane or Jalen Wright. Devon Achane it was who lost a yard. Good job there. Bosa and Malik Mustafa. 2nd and 11 for Miami. Tua in the pistol. Achane behind. Man in motion. Tua's looking to throw. Dumps it off here to Achane. He's got some blockers ahead of him, and that's going to be in a first down. That's going to be first down Achane, who runs over Talanoa Hufanga. Good to have Dre Greenlaw is playing today. and Hufanga, but Hufanga gets run over. David V, great to have you here. 49ers fan 26, and of course Beige Noir, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, buddy. First down Miami, just a quick, easy screen pass. And yeah, Niners defense just, I mean, if what we're going to see in these last three games, I just, Nick Sorensen, man. First and 10. They hand it off up the middle, and that's Raheem the Dream Mostert. Missed that guy. Pickup of 3 up the middle on first down, 2nd and 7 upcoming. Raheem the Dream. The Mosterati. Man, if only Raheem Mostert could stay healthy. Floyd, Malik Collins, Jordan Elliott, and Bosa are the starting defensive line. Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, your starting linebackers. 2 rookies in the secondary, Malik Mustafa and Renardo Green playing. Renardo Green back playing in Florida, went to Florida State, where he played his college football. They're going to hand it off, and great job there. Who was that? That was Jordan Elliott busting through the offensive line, takes him down for a loss of 2. And that's going to be 3rd and 9. Good job, Jordan Elliott, getting through the offensive line. Wow. Robert Keller, how are you? Evil Ducks. I know, right? Screens, they actually work. Daryl B. Dilworth, shootout? I don't, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. This season, the opponent's third down percentage is 6. Yeah, the Niners have the worst percentage when it's long third downs, and that's no surprise to any of us who are here. 3rd and 9, 2 in the gun, snap it. That was maybe a false start. Throws it, and that's going to be dropped by Tyreek Hill. Incomplete, so dropped by Tyreek Hill. Renardo Green on the coverage. That's going to be a good matchup for Renardo Green. Tyreek Hill looks like something with his eyes. He was pointing to his eyes. And New England, 7-0 over Buffalo. Happy Christmas to you too, Stuart Bell. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. So 4th and 9. And the Dolphins will be punting the ball away. The punt is away. And it's going to be taken by Cowing at the 20-yard line. Going right across the field. Actually makes a guy miss. Gets a few yards there. Ooh, that's not a horse collar, I don't think. Yeah, it gets a few yards on the return. But overall, a decent job there by the 49ers defense. Really good job there on 2nd down by Jordan Elliott. Really good job there, yeah, by Jordan Elliott on 2nd down, causing the loss of 2. Hello, Shifty from the Philippines. Kevin Eager, how are you? Melissa H, hi, y'all can listen while I close out, then pick it up when I get home. Great to always have you here, Melissa. Claire says, Shifty, is this your first Xmas your side of the water? No, I was here last Christmas too. I was here last season as well. Last season we did, I didn't do the game. It was the Baltimore game, but I wasn't at home. Yeah, I don't think any of us know anything about what's going to happen in this game. I could foresee like a 38-35 shootout. I could foresee like a 9-7 type game. Who knows? Who knows? So the Niners are Niners are officially eliminated from the playoffs, which is we all kind of knew that. So I'd almost rather know that now as opposed to having this hope for like the next week or two, but just for it to be dashed. Like there's no way we were going to make the playoffs. And honestly, if we made the playoffs, we would get thrashed by like I'd say pretty much any team. But yeah, it's when I look at San Francisco, what we need to do in the offseason, I think you got to do whatever you can to get Robert Saleh back. You got to change the special teams coordinator. Brian Schneider's not good enough. I think we can all agree on that. You got to fix the interior of the offensive line. And then defensively, there's definitely, I think the interior of the defensive line needs to be improved. I mean, Malik Collins and Jordan Elliott, they're okay players, but none of them are ever going to sniff a Pro Bowl or anything. So work to do there. And ideally, you can bring back Greenlaw and Hufanga, who will be more healthy heading into next season. So the 49ers will get the ball for their second drive of the game. We went 3 and out on the first drive. And then we were able to stop Miami after they only got 1 first down. We have the ball back in okay field position. We have the ball at our own 28. Purdy behind center. Patrick Taylor's the back. Jennings goes in motion. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Got time. Throwing it downfield. Caught by Jawan Jennings. That's a first down. San Francisco. Good protection up front. So is it Merry New Year? Merry New Year, everybody. Know about usual, get heaps. Yeah. Edge rushing is rubbish. Young Mo, yeah. So they've, oh wow, yeah, Detroit are awesome this year. First and 10, San Francisco up to the 39, so that was a pickup of 11. Purdy pitches it to Patrick Taylor at the middle, and Taylor gets about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Nice run there. Patrick Taylor Jr., who is technically running back number 5 for San Francisco heading into the season. When you think about McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell, Jordan Mason, Isaac Arendo, Patrick Taylor Jr. Tells you a little bit about the way the season has gone for San Francisco. Bit of R&B, rid of the Madden curse. I agree, Stuart. I agree. Good afternoon, Jim. 2nd and 5, they hand up the middle to Debo Samuel. Debo makes guys miss and gets a first down. Pickup of about maybe 9 by Debo Samuel, but there is a flag on the play. It's going to be against the offense, so never mind. That was probably the best run that we've seen Debo have in a long time, but Aaron Banks, he is called for the holding, and that's definitely a holding. He is no one to blame but himself on that. I don't know what Aaron Banks was thinking. That's like a mental error. That's a big mental error by Aaron Banks, who's had a really bad year. If we're, let's be honest. Aaron Banks, you were hoping that he might take another step to becoming, I thought he was good in 2022. Okay last year. This year he's been a disaster. 2nd and 12. So no first down, 2nd and 12 for San Francisco, and that's a flag. I don't know if that's a false start, is it? Or was that? It's a false start on the offense. And isn't this just, again, this is what the season has been about. On George Kittle, another freaking flag. You get called for a holding. You get called for a false start. Like what? Like this is just the offense all season long. And these guys have been in the offense for years. Like, what in the world is going on? Like, it's ridiculous. There's no excuses for this. Smoke 82, good to see you. 2nd and 17 now. Purdy in the gun. Back to his left. Snap is away, looking to throw. Good block there by Taylor. But Purdy gets sacked, taken down by 2 guys right there. Clearly nobody open. And, wow, this looks bad. Oof. That was a really nice blitz called by Dominic Pooney. I don't know what he was thinking. So it's going to be 3rd and a mile, so just awful. The lack of discipline is horrendous this year. I'm not really sure what was going on there with that blocking. They just handed off to Juszczyk on 3rd and 23, and he gets maybe 7 yards. So Niners are going to have to punt the ball again. Offense looking just completely all out of sorts. No discipline at all. No discipline by any stretch of the imagination. So O'Donnell is there to punt the ball away. It is away. Decent punt, going to be taken at the 23-yard line, and that's going to be returned up to the 30. So Niners defense going to go back out to work. The offense has been putrid. Embarrassing, I would say. And again, like, if we look at the offensive line that's out there, I know like we're missing Trent Williams, which is, huge, but the other 4 guys are the guys that we've had all season long. Banks, Brendel, Pooney, and McKivitz. It's not like we're down like three offensive linemen and they can't do anything. Banks was with an awful holding call. George Kittle, false start. I mean, what's going on? These are veteran guys who've been in the system for years and they just can't get it together. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. The River Ouse. Is that how you pronounce it? Ouse? Or in York used to flood every 5 years, but since then it seems to flood 3 or 4 times each year. Oh, damn. We are a disgrace to the game of football. I don't know. We're not like the New York Giants. I mean, come on. But yeah, we're not great. We're not great. Pooney is the only good one. He didn't do great there on the play that Purdy got sacked. I don't know where Pooney was going. It looked like he was maybe thought it was a run. It looked like he was going run blocking. I don't know. Just kind of a little bit odd. Yeah, they are going to mess up sometime. Discipline is a locker room thing. I said last week that ass kickings are required. Not only that, I think that you let your backups get some reps then. Like if or the Jets, and that's a good point. But if the starters are messing up, like if Aaron Banks is messing up, get somebody else in there. Get Spencer Burford in there. Like, what are we doing? Sad seasons this year. Hope they find a way back to be a playoff team next season, says Peter Oak. Yeah, I think there's a lot of changes that have to be made. If I am the 49ers, I think I've already talked about got to get Robert Saleh back, new special teams coordinator. I look to bring in like a good offensive mind who isn't. I mean, if a guy like Mike McDaniel gets fired, I would absolutely welcome him back with open arms to the 49ers. But I think you need to look at maybe someone who has a slightly different philosophy when it comes to offense to be your offensive coordinator. Now, Shanahan will still call the plays. There's no way Shanahan will give that up. But I think that what you have to do then is bring in a guy who can help game plan and help come up with a different mindset of how to attack defenses and with a different philosophy. And then you kind of mesh that. Shanahan can take some bits from that and then just go forward. Like maybe like a Brian Daboll who will probably get fired from the Giants. 1st and 10 Miami at their own 30. Tua's in the gun. Achane to his right. Tyreek Hill in motion. Snap is away. Tua's looking to throw. Throws it. Going to be caught by the linebacker Dylan Smythe. Gets about 5 yards. A lot of time back there in the pocket. The last 2 seasons, Miami are 1-10 against teams above 500. So Miami struggles against good teams, and that's but 1-10. It's not like they're 500. 1-10 against teams above 500. Not great. 2nd and 5 for Miami. Tua in the pistol. They're going to fake the handoff to Raheem, get it to Achane, and Achane's making guys miss, and Achane's going to get a first down and more. He just juked out about 2 or 3 49er players. It's crazy. Like today, you have Shanahan versus Shanahan Light. It's too predictable. I'm not sure what happened with the play calling since last year, even if Dre Greenlaw's out of the game, kind of hobbling a little bit. So, I mean, Greenlaw's clearly not healthy. Like, I don't know what they're doing sending him out there. Tua gets it to Achane, and that's going to be a first down. Good play call there by Mike McDaniel. I'm not a Shanny basher, but something has to change. Yeah, something. I think. Look, and this is maybe a cop-out because I'm a big Shanahan defender as well, and I in no way would want to get rid of Shanahan. But I think that you need to have someone to help him to, again, with a fresh mind to attack defenses and to game plan. I think he also needs a break too. Like I think he needs like a month or 2 away, just completely away from football. 1st and 10 Miami at the Niners 47. Tua is looking to throw. Steps into the pocket, throws it downfield. That's going to be caught. And is that Devon Achane downfield? Renardo Green in the coverage. And wow, what a throw by Tua. And great route there by the running back, Achane. See you all in a bit. I want it to be 14-0 Niners by the time I get home. We'll see. What's our thoughts on Brock in a situation? Needs more protection, and Kyle needs. We need a lot. We need a lot. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Miami at the Niners 27 after the big gain, throwing it downfield. Tua in the pistol, back behind him. Man in motion. They pitch it right side to Devon Achan. He's got blockers at him, but good job there by Fred Warner. Fred Warner, no gain on the play. Fred Warner able to make the stop. I mean, even Fred Warner's playing through like a broken ankle. I mean, every person has been hurt. Purdy's missed games. Like, who hasn't missed a game? Jake Brendel? I mean, if anyone's going to miss a game, not that you ever want anyone to get hurt or miss time or anything like that, but geez, it's not like we're missing a lot of great players. Raymond B, great to see you, buddy. 2 in the pistol now. 2nd and 10 at the Niners 27. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his back. Raheem cuts back inside. Gets maybe a yard or so. Good job again, defense. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up here for the Miami Dolphins. If the Niners can hold Miami to 3, that'd be a win, considering how Tua was just dicing up this defense. Always a pleasure to have you here, Raymond. Hard to believe we won the NFC a few months ago. Just, you look at all the guys who are not playing, you know. David Lombardi says the pass rush is good. Yeah, whatever advanced stats he uses, I don't know. So 3rd and 9. Tua in the gun, back to his right. Got to get pressure. Snap is away. They bring a massive blitz, but there's still no pressure. Tua throws it downfield. Incomplete. Good job there by Diamador Lenore on the coverage. Tyreek Hill couldn't come down with it. Wow, incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 9. And they brought the house on a blitz. It just seem to me like there's never any... It seems like there's never any thought process behind when they rush. Like, I watched Kansas City play yesterday. I watched Houston play. I watched Pittsburgh and Baltimore. And they're able to scheme guys, free rushers. We just send 7 guys and we don't even get barely any pressure on them. It's crazy. Play till you screw up. You screw up, you're out. Next. Trent Fat makes plays. So 4th and 9 for the field goal attempt is good for Miami. So 3-0 Miami. So the defense was able to make a stand there and hold Miami to 3. The offense is going to try and get something going. It hasn't looked good so far. Christian in the house. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Hello, Shifty. Hello, chat. Hello, Christian. Always a pleasure. And Merry Christmas to you and your family, buddy. Always a pleasure. The reality is somewhere between Grant Cohn and David Lombardi. Yep, that's true. I definitely don't like Grant Cohn. I think Lombardi is okay. I can stand Lombardi more than Cohn. Just because Lombardi's he's overly positive. Like, sometimes you're like, dude, we stink. Or we played really bad. And he'll be like, oh, here's this advanced stat that shows we played well. And it's like, no, we didn't. But yeah, the truth is probably somewhere in between those guys. We need a defensive coach, says Ray Downs. Couldn't agree more, my man. I've said it probably 10 times already in the 30 minutes that I've been live. You got to bring back Robert Saleh. That's what you got to do. That's all I want for Christmas. Yeah, Tyreek, that's a 2nd drop for Tyreek Hill in this game. That's really not like Tyreek. Normally, he's the guy who hauls it in, makes plays. Of course, the speedster can take it all the way. I can't stand Grant Cohn. I just don't even... I don't think I have him... I think I have him muted on Twitter. I just don't want to see his takes. I just don't care. Like, it's just, Tennille says, I'm making jokes because I'm trying to laugh through the pain. Yeah, that's all you can do at times, But if you think about it, I saw a thing here in like 4 of the last 5 games, we haven't scored more than 18 points. And although, look, absolutely we're missing a lot of guys on offense, but still, we have a lot of guys out there too. And I don't know. Raymond says, overall, I think Brock Purdy had a good season. Most of the receivers, on the other hand, Kittle did great. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Purdy's been fine this season. I I do think that, it's hard to judge because I don't think the blocking's been great, especially Jake Brendel, the center, and just players, weapons coming in and out. You really miss a guy like Brandon Ayuk, someone who can beat man coverage, because the Niners otherwise just can't beat man coverage. So 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Faithful to the Bay 49ers says, are we tanking? Maybe inadvertently. The offense hasn't been good at all lately. I've lost a lot of confidence in the offense. Guy Haberman's my go-to for Niner stuff. I think we should be able to score more than 3 points, Eddie. Yeah, Jennings has been good too. I have to give credit. Juwan Jennings has been good. George Kittle's been good this year. I think for a rookie overall, Dominic Pooney's been quite good. Outside of that offensively, I don't really have much, positive things to say about the team. So do we even want to win this game? I do. Niner Jamie, hi Shifty, still faithful in Vegas. Merry Christmas to you too. I always want to win games. I understand where people are like, lose so you can get the better draft pick, but I can't root for the Niners to lose. It's just not in me. 1st and 10, San Francisco at our own 30-yard line. It was a touchback on the previous play. Purdy's looking to throws it downfield, caught! And that's Ricky Pearsall up into Miami territory. First down, San Francisco. Pickup of 21 by the rookie out of Florida, and also back in the state of Florida. David V, thank you for becoming a gold member. Thank you so much, David. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. Give a shout out to David V63 in the chat. Yeah, I just can't root for the team to lose. Nice throw there, Brock Purdy. Nice catch by Ricky Pearsall up to the Miami Dolphins 49-yard line. Purdy pitches it to Debo up the middle, who gets about 4 yards on the play. Kind of just, weaving his way through the offensive line there, Debo Samuel. Pick up a 4. That's what you need. You need to be able to put yourself in good situations. And through absolutely self-inflicted wounds, we put ourselves in so many bad situations this year with holding penalties, with false starts. I don't know if Shanahan needs to simplify things or what the hell, but the offense just hasn't looked nearly what it's right. Nearly what it should be. 2nd and 6, San Francisco at the Miami 45. Purdy's going to be looking to throw here. Throwing it downfield. Incomplete. Looking for Juwan Jennings. They're saying he caught that. I thought that was incomplete. But he wasn't even touched down. Ooh, that's a close call. That's incomplete. Yeah, that's incomplete. Raymond B says, you're right, Shifty. Can't single anyone specifically. It was a team effort, close game. Yeah, team effort. Yeah, not a catch. For sure, not a catch. 3rd and 6 coming up for San Francisco at the Miami 45. But, yeah, I think we just got to rest, recover, rebound, and reload, and then come back next season. And we're going to have an easier schedule next season from what I've seen. 3rd and 6, San Francisco now at the Miami 45. Purdy's in the gun, Patrick Taylor to his left. Debo, Jennings, Pearsall down low. Kittle up top. What is going on here with the clock? Pearsall goes in motion, so looks to be man coverage. Snap is away, looking to throw. Purdy throws it over the middle, caught, and that's going to be Pearsall, who's going to be real close to the first down. I think he might be just a little bit shy, though, and they are going to mark him shy. Yeah, he's shy of he's going to be inches shy, about a half yard shy of the first down. 4th and 1, and they hand it off, and it's going to be first down, San Francisco on the 4th and 1. Patrick Taylor Jr., right side. First down, San Francisco. Let's go. Christian says, I would like to see the team sit anyone who is banged up and let the young guys get game time. Yeah, I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with Greenlaw sitting for sure. Yeah, I'm absolutely okay with a guy like Greenlaw sitting, and then ideally we can re-sign Greenlaw and bring him back. But first down, San Francisco, after the handoff to Patrick Taylor Jr. Looks like there's a player. There's 12 men on the field. Miami. 12 defenders on the field, so that will be 1st and 10. Either way, there was 12 guys, so even if we didn't get the first down in the run, that would have been 12 men on the field. Looks like he got off the field in time, but either way. Robert Keller, it's a good look, my man. It's a good look. What are the officials doing here? Like, let's get the game going. Jeepers. You guys, the officials just got to be less involved in the game. Like, get the hell out. Get the hell out of the way. 1st and 10, San Francisco at the Miami 35. Purdy behind center. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Dolphins bring pressure. Purdy over the middle. Incomplete. And that's going to be intercepted by the Dolphins. Purdy throws it to Patrick Taylor Jr., who goes to the ground. The ball flips up, and it's intercepted by the Dolphins. And the Dolphins intercept it. Absolutely not on Brock Purdy at all. Purdy throws it to Patrick Taylor Jr., catches it, and then the ball, he just flips it up. Like, what was that? Ooh. Will they call that an interception? I think it might. I think that it probably is an interception. No, they're saying incomplete. Incomplete. So never mind, not an interception, but I think Miami's going to challenge that. I mean, if I'm Miami, I think you definitely challenge that, because I think that's maybe an interception. And that's what happens, yeah, when you're on your 5th running back, you know? The defensive lineman was running with no helmet on too. Jeepers. 2nd and 10. I'm surprised that Miami's not challenging it. I guess they don't feel comfortable. The challenge flag is out now. So Mike McDaniel does throw the challenge flag to see if this will be an interception. And being as impartial as I can be, I think that it is an interception. Miss Pittsburgh, good to see you. Niner Jamie, no jersey today. No jersey today. Sicky with the $20 super chat. Wow. Thank you, Sicky. Let's give a huge shout out to Sicky in the chat. Aloha Shifty and gang. Merry Christmas from the big guy on the big island. Let's go, Niners. There we go. Sicky with the huge $20 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. Really appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Merry Christmas to everyone out there on the big island and all the islands of Hawaii. But especially a special shout out to you, my man, for all the support throughout the season. And I hope you guys have a really, really good Christmas time. So awesome. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, man. It hit the ground. What's up with the catch? It's hard to say, because I think it kind of did hit the ground, but I do think he had his hands on it. I'm going to be honest. I think that was a catch by the Dolphins defender. Again, thank you so much, Sicky. I appreciate you, buddy. I'd love to go to Hawaii. That would be just awesome. Just beautiful weather, great people, culture is just amazing. Yeah, when I was in San Francisco. I worked with a number of people from different parts of Hawaii, but yeah, they were all just like the nicest, friendliest people, and yeah, just love it. I'd love to check it out for myself sometime. Top man Sicky Kia Ora. We have to sign Brock early. Oof. I don't know the way it's going. We'll see. I think that I do think that ultimately what is going to happen is, yeah, you're going to sign Brock Purdy. And it's going to be for more money than what you guys are probably expecting or hoping for. My guess is it'll be, if I had to do a prediction on Brock Purdy's deal, I'm guessing somewhere in the region of 4 years, $220 million, probably about $120 million guaranteed. That's my kind of early prediction. Sicky says, I got room for you, Shifty. Come out. Oh, I would love to go, man. I would love to go. That's super tempting. I would love to go to Hawaii. That would just be, that'd be a dream come true, man. Hawaii is everything that I've seen. It's gorgeous. Susan, we're waiting on the call. The earlier you sign him, the cheaper it will be. I don't know. Well, we actually cannot sign Purdy until the season is officially over. Call on the field, incomplete pass. Call stands, so it is incomplete. So the Niners, we will keep the ball. It's 2nd and 10. Yeah, there that frame right there, it does look like it was incomplete. That they stopped it at that frame. So there's 102 left in the first quarter. It's 2nd and 10 for San Francisco. Mike McDaniels lost 12 of 16 challenges. Wow. At the Dolphins 35, Purdy behind center, Taylor the lone back. Man in motion is cowing. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Purdy looking. Dumps it over. And incomplete. Looking for Patrick Taylor Jr. And Patrick Taylor Jr. just fell down. I don't know what really happened there. Just a miscommunication, clearly. And that's, again, just like what you guys were saying. That is what happens when you're on your 5th running back. I don't know if Taylor was supposed to stop or 55 to 65 a year. 55 is a lot, but that's going to be the going rate. So 3rd and 10 now for San Francisco. Purdy's in the gun. He's going to call timeout. And this is just, the offense is a mess, isn't it? Like, the offense has just been a mess for over a month now. So you're $55, $65 million. But yeah, I mean, that's what you're going to have to pay him. Just reality is that. Now, if ideally, and like the amount, the average per year isn't the big deal. It's how it's structured and all of that, and the guaranteed money. So there are ways that it can be structured where it helps the 49ers, where you can kind of push money down the line or what have you. But still, it's going to be a big deal. I couldn't believe one fan poll said only 17 said he'll get that. He'll absolutely get that. Offense is way out of whack. I agree. 3rd and 10. Purdy's looking to throw in the pocket. Throws it. Going to be caught by Debo. Debo breaks a tackle and a first down inside the Miami 20. Debo Samuel, first down. Let's go. Is Purdy good enough to bring us back into the playoffs? Well, not this year, Peter, but I do believe so. That's the Debo Samuel. You catch the ball, break a tackle, keep your balance, get the first down. Let's go, Debo. Nice job. Good job by Purdy in the pocket as well. If this keeps up, he might end up doing your job. Maybe. 1st and 10 at the Dolphin 18-yard line. Purdy hands it off to Taylor, and Taylor breaks some tackles, and Patrick Taylor gets about 9 yards. Let's go. Pickup of 9. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Yeah, Debo caught a pass. Who'da thunk it? So we're going to move into the second quarter now. Pickup of 9. So when we come back, it's going to be 2nd and 1 at the Miami Dolphins 9-yard line. Good job, Patrick Taylor Jr. Purdy is not good enough by himself, but only 3 quarterbacks. Yeah, that's the truth. You know, like realistically, the only quarterbacks you'd feel comfortable paying $55-60 million a year for are Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. Beyond that, and maybe Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is maybe just a little bit below them. But but yeah, I think that Purdy is probably, when you look at the average per year, Purdy is not worth that. But that's what the market rate is, and it's either what do you do if you don't sign him? Like Purdy is not going to play on like the $900,000 contract. And here's the thing: if you have your quarterback sit out all off season, then it's your season's basically done. So the but I think what the 49ers need to figure out too is we can't have any more contracts going all the way into the middle of August, end of August. Like I don't care. Like we can't do this every year with Debo Samuel, then Nick Bosa, then Trent Williams and Brandon Ayuk. Like we have to figure it out, and I think the Niners have to be way better than the Niners have to be way better at figuring out these contracts sooner, because at the end of the day, even if the 49ers saved a couple of $1 million on some of these contracts, the way that those players have played in those seasons once they got the contract because they weren't there all preseason or all off season, it's not worth it. Like I'd rather pay an extra $1 or $2 million to these guys a year if they're actually going to be ready and contribute, as opposed to almost be written off for like for the first season that they signed the new contracts. So, yeah, it's just a mess with their contract negotiations. Look, you got to give credit. Yeah, they've gotten the contracts done, but they've taken way too long to do it. And we've paid the price this year. Trent Williams and Brandon Ayuk just never looked right. Do you think, Sicky says, do you think Purdy, if pressured, should run it more than he has? I think he should run it a little bit more, but I understand you don't. Purdy is he has that mentality of a gunslinger where he always wants to throw it, but I do think he should be encouraged in certain moments that he should run the ball a little bit more. Even Burrow's not good enough to take a bad team. True. Yeah, I mean, you have Trevor Lawrence making $55 million, Tua making $55 million. You have, like, because of those guys making that money, you have to pay Purdy, You get second Cousins and let Falcons pay his salary. I don't even know if I want Kirk Cousins. 2nd and 1, San Francisco at the Miami 9. Purdy in the gun, Patrick Taylor to his right. Snap is away. They fake the handoff. Purdy's going to get sacked. And Purdy loses about 9 yards on the play. Greenlaw out for the game, so that's lovely. Jeez, Aaron Banks is so bad, isn't he? What happened to Aaron Banks? He got beat in a heartbeat. Like, I don't know what happened there. But it's going to be now 3rd and 10, or 3rd and 8, sorry. Zach Seiler with the sack. 3rd and 8, Purdy in the gun, Taylor to his left. Snap is away. Purdy's looking to throw. Throws it. Caught Debo Samuel, first down. And Debo's breaking tackle. Touchdown! Debo Samuel! That is vintage Debo Samuel. Let's go. Come on. Touchdown, San Francisco. Let's go. Debo Samuel, baby. Let's go. Come on. Just a nice route over the middle of the field. Debo Samuel, and he gets through 3 Dolphin defenders. 4 Dolphin defenders. Let's go. Come on. Debo Samuel, touchdown. Let's go. Nice job. Here comes the extra point attempt. Jake Moody. Snap is away. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-3, San Francisco take the lead over the Miami Dolphins. Let's go. Nice job there. Debo Samuel did a great job on that drive. Debo Samuel probably broke more tackles on that drive than he has all season. Crazy. Guys, I'm going to be right back. Just going to fill up my water. Be right back. Let's go. White Willie Beeman. My name is Willie. Willie Beeman. Let's go, Debo. You said a mouthful about Debo? Yeah. Well, he's had a bad year for sure. The whole offense, I think, has been quite bad. Despite when you see it says like we're 8th in yards, which is just crazy. But yeah, that was great. That's vintage Debo, and that's why Debo got the big payday. Is like you give him the ball in space, he can break a tackle and he can take it to the house. That's exactly what he did. Now, of course, you can't expect him to do that every single time, but he's done that almost 0 times this year. So just a great job there, and a huge shout out to Deebo Samuel. Just as you guys said, it's a little bit too little, too late, but to be doing this. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Peter, we cannot. We are officially eliminated from the playoffs, unfortunately. Battle of the 6 and 8 teams. Dexter Smith, you are correct. I'm back. How do they score the TD? Melissa, it was Deebo Samuel. So Purdy over the middle finds Deebo Samuel. He breaks through about 3 or 4 Dolphin defenders and gets into the end zone. Come on, we need more subscribers. Let me do a subscriber count. Let's go, Heidi. 3407 subscribers. Thank you to the 2 new subscribers. Let's keep that going. Showing Deebo Samuel. Yeah, that's the Deebo that we need. On that drive, 37 yards and a receiving touchdown. That's the Deebo Samuel that we've missed all season long. But needing to find ways to get him the ball in space. And we were able to do that on the drive. Kickoff is away. It's going to be returned here by the Dolphins to the 25, 30, gets to about the 31-yard line. So the Dolphins will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31. Deebo working to stay in SF or get bought by another team. He won't get bought by another. I mean, I don't. You could maybe argue that they need to trade him, but definitely not going to cut him. Deebo wants to keep that ball. 1st and 10 Miami. Fakes the handoff. 2 over the middle. Caught Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill makes a man miss. And Tyreek Hill into 49er territory already, up to the 49ers 45-yard line. No, Deebo had 37 yards on that drive. He had 37 yards. The Niners had more. Deebo must have gotten new gloves. Yeah, Dre Greenlaw is hurt again. So I think that you just have to shut down Greenlaw for the season. That's just me, though. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at the Niners 45. Tua behind center. They pitch it left side to Achane. Achane's going to do a nice job getting through the defenders. Picks up 8 to the 49ers 37-yard line. Devon Achane. Yeah, New England 14-0 over Buffalo, but Buffalo now score a touchdown, so it's 14-7. James Cook with a 46-yard touchdown. Yeah, the speed of this Miami Dolphins team is crazy. The problem is we just can't get after. The opposing quarterback. You know, all season long we've struggled. It seems like. Snap is away. Tua is looking to throws it, caught, and that's going to be Jonnu Smith, who they eventually called him down. Picks up about 7, 8 yards on the play. Deebo's in a shop window sorts. He's getting on a bit. He's not that. Deebo was a rookie in 2019. He's only been in the league 5 years, so he's still got another few years. Did you have I did have a kind of a goal for subscribers, but and Achane is making guys miss big time. But with the Niners not playing well, we didn't have as many people in here. But at the end of the day, I did have a target for subscribers, but It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I don't think you're going to Modelo's and Corona too. Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind Modelo or Corona or Tecate. Second and 3 for Miami. Two is in the gun. Backs either side. Tyreek Hill's going to go in motion. Snap is away. They're going to fake the handoff. Two is looking to throw it. Incomplete. Good job there by Yetur Gross Matos. Kind of read that little screen pass. And just Tua had to, like the angle that Tua to throw it just wasn't going to work. So good job there by Gross Matos. Debo keeping that ball as the first TD of his return to playing like he did maybe that's it, Melissa. Maybe that's it. Seahawks getting picked apart by the... Geez, the NFC West is so bad, isn't it? The NFC West stinks. Third and 3, two in the gun. Snap is away, looking, no pressure. Throws it, and that's going to be first down Miami. And that's number 83, and that's Washington. Not really sure who... 83 Washington. I don't know who that is. Did he get both feet in bounds? Right foot, left foot. Yeah, that's a good catch. And a first down. Don't like the coverage that was called there by San Francisco. There's too much room on a third and short. So how do you feel about Campbell? Well, he's not going to be a 49er. So I think it's a really scummy thing to do when you have players who'd kill to be out there. And it just letting down your teammates. Pitch it up the middle, and that's going to be a pickup of about 4 on first down. There is a flag that comes in late, so we'll have to see what the flag is. Niners seem to be kind of happy with the flag. It is going to be holding against Miami, so back it up 10 yards. You had me at tamales. Red zone already, yeah. That's right, Ben, and we are 5 years on. He's still a top player in spite. Yeah, I think that Debo... This is where I think you need creativity from guys like if you can bring in another offensive coach to be the offensive coordinator, that you bring in just to be able to find new ways to get the ball in Debo's hands in space, is my opinion. So first and 17 for Miami at the Niners 24. Tua's in the pistol back behind him. They fake the pitch. Tua's throwing it downfield. Renardo Green on the coverage, and that's going to be incomplete. Pretty handsy there from Renardo Green. He had his hands kind of... There was a lot of contact there. They didn't call it. Maybe they kind of deemed it that the catch was... that the ball was uncatchable. We like a Corona or two. I don't mind Corona. I'm not a beer snob. I mean, there's certain beers that I like more than others, but, The lowly Pats. Second and 17 now for Miami. Snap is away. Tua is looking to throw. Dumps it off here to Achan, I think, and gets taken down. Good job, Fred Warner. Pick up a 4, but it's going to lead to a 3rd and 13. Good job, Fred Warner, on the tackle. Love the Santa hat on the location, and the members, too, and the members. The lowly Christian Medina. Yeah, Devondre Campbell, I mean, that's such a scummy thing to do to your teammates, especially when you guys like Fred Warner playing on a broken ankle, Dre Greenlaw trying to come back from a torn Achilles, and he's just like, I don't want to play. Like, that's ridiculous, and I wouldn't be surprised if his NFL career is maybe over. 3rd and 13, that's going to be incomplete. Good job, defense. Nick Bosa with the... Actually, not Nick Bosa. Who was back there with the pressure? Is that maybe Gross Matos back there with the pressure? But Tua nowhere to go with it, and it's going to be a field goal attempt, so the defense stands firm. Who was there on the pressure? It was, Gross Matos. You had 2 guys blocking Bosa. My typing is getting scrambled. Going to slow down on the Mexican beers. I like Tecate. I like, Modelo, Corona. Sicky gets 5 memberships. Let's go, Sicky. 4th and 13, kick is up, and it is good for Miami. So you got Miss Pittsburgh, Alphont, K9, Bark and Bite, Melissa H, and Ben. Let's go. It is 7-6. Thank you so much, Sicky. Let's give a huge shout out to Siki, and then also to all of our new members. Let's give a shout out to Siki for the awesome, really generous donation of the 5 gifted memberships. Siki's the man. I don't understand people defending Campbell. Imagine that in any other. I don't know who was defending Devondre Campbell either. Gross Matos looks like a good. I think Gross Matos is okay. He had the 3-sack game against Chicago a couple weeks back, but I think he's a fine rotational pass rusher. Like, he shouldn't be your starter, but I think he's good to bring in. Yeah, when it's third and when it's passing situations, and he's good rushing from the interior as well. Welcome, new members. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Siki, for the gifted memberships. All right. So San Francisco does maintain the lead after we give up the field goal. Any score in the Vegas and Jacksonville game? Yeah, 7-7. '49ers need to get 7 again. Hopefully, Susan. Yeah, it'd be nice to see the '49ers drive the ball down the field. It's a little bit more difficult when you don't have, you're down to running back number 5. But Patrick Taylor's looked okay in spot duty, with the kind of the bad drop in the passing game. But overall, running, he's been okay. So hopefully we can continue that. I'd like to see, is it Israel Abanikande? That would be someone who I'm a little bit interested too, if we can get him some snaps as well. I think he should be fired and fined over half his contract. Well, that's what the Niners suspended him because if we cut him, he actually would have made more money. Plus, he could then just sign with another team if another team actually wanted him. But so it's kind of like a way. I'm okay with how the Niners handled it. But look, unless if the guy had some like crazy personal issues going on, fair enough. But beyond that, I'm like, if he's just like, no, I don't want to play, then I'd just say, like, you know what? You're gone. So the Dolphins about to kick the ball off to San Francisco. Meet me at the creek. You have a Merry Christmas too. I'm good with trading touchdowns and field goals all game. I'll take it. I will take it. So the Niners offense about to go back to work. Kickoff is going to be away from the 35. It is going to be a touchback. So Debo's going to kneel it out. Conduct detrimental to the team, correct. So the Niners offense with 9:40 to go in the first half. The offense can go back to work at the 30-yard line. The offensive line for San Francisco: left tackle Jalen Moore, left guard Aaron Banks, center Jake Brendel, right guard Dominic Pooney, right tackle Colton McKivitz. So 4 out of 5 of the actual starters from the start of the season. I just think that some of these starters are not good. Aaron Banks and Jake Brendel, I'm looking at you in particular. 1st and 10, Purdy's going to be behind center. Patrick Taylor is the lone back. Snap is away, hands it to Taylor, tries to go up the middle and ends up getting a yard, fought for a yard, a tough yard. But that's all we're going to get on that one. Juwan Jennings looks like a little bit banged up on that play, kind of grabbing his knee, so hopefully it'll be okay. Heidi, hopefully you have a Merry Christmas to you and yours as well. Now, no matter how many beers I drink, my bot destroying skills are still intact, Raymond. Love it. That was an $800,000 tantrum. Yeah, it's a lot of money he's lost. Second and 10, San Francisco. Really, yeah, I guess they didn't really give him anything. Purdy behind center. They are looking to throw. Purdy's under pressure, rolls to his left, and Purdy escapes it. And a great job. Purdy sets his feet, throws it downfield, incomplete, looking for Debo. And a wild play right there. Brock Purdy had to escape pressure immediately, was able to do that. And he's able to then reset his feet, throws the ball downfield, but looking for Debo, but incomplete. Purdy just threw it a little bit too high. But Purdy did a great job escaping the pocket and then escaping the tackle from Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, just a little too high. 3rd and 10 though. Oof. That's a false start. It'll be a false start on George Kittle again, I believe. Who was that on? Well, it is a false start on the offense, so it's going to be 3rd and 14, 3rd and 15. So that's the third offensive penalty that we've had. Shifty, what happens with this channel when playoff starts? I think I will stream some of the playoff games. I think I'll stream some of the more intriguing ones, or the ones that I find intriguing. I think I'll stream some of those. But obviously there's going to be no 49ers. But I think I'll stream some of them. 3rd and 14. Purdy's looking to throw under pressure. Steps into the pocket. Breaks away from the sack. Purdy's going to run and gets maybe a yard on the play. So it's going to be 4th and 13. Purdy's under pressure a lot. The offensive line just cannot get it together. Pooney got beat badly on that one. It was Calais Campbell. It looked like Calais Campbell beat Dominic Pooney badly on that play. So it's, yeah, oof. Yeah, and there's a flag on the Jesus Christ. Sorry. A false start on San Francisco. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. The 4th penalty on the offense, and we've played 20 minutes of football, basically. 4th and 19 after the false start. Punt is away from O'Donnell. Miami are going to have good field position. The punt is taken at the 35. Gets up to the 43-yard line. So Miami's going to... And there's a flag on the play. What's this flag? It's against it's against Miami, so I'm okay with that. It's going to be a holding on Miami, so that will back them up a little bit. But holy moly, yeah. Kittle was a bright spot this season. Kittle is awesome. I love George Kittle. Kittle might be my favorite player on the team. He has had a few penalty issues this season, a lot more than what we normally see. We've seen a false start in this game, but he's had a couple of holding calls, a couple of false starts, so it hasn't been a clean season from Kittle, but he's also made some amazing plays. I just think back to that game against the Patriots where, there was 2 or 3 defenders on him and Kittle just outjumps them and brings it down. Kittle's had a really good season. But yeah. You're saying it so much it almost seems like a false start in San Francisco is like a new catchphrase. Yeah. My first year of streaming back in 2021 was the year the Niners had a insane amount of defensive pass interference calls to the point where I put a little counter on the screen. How many unnecessary penalties we give away this season? We're dishing out like Christmas presents. It's crazy. And that's the thing. False starts, they are absolutely on you. It's just lack of focus. It's lack of focus. And that's all it is. And you can only blame yourself. You can't blame the defense. You're the one who had the false start. You practice these plays, especially guys like Kittle who've been in the offense for 7 years now. There's no excuse for him. But I think there's going to need to be a lot of different things that are going to have to happen with this team in the offseason. A lot of different things. Kittle is a top player in an average team. Hate to think where we'd be without him. No, I agree. Yeah, I remember the pass interference counter, yeah, back in 2021. These kids don't know how to play. Purdy bought the whole O-line brand new cars. He should take them back. Be like, yeah, what the hell, guys? I get you all cars, and this is how you thank me? I'm under pressure and under siege every single freaking game, every single snap. Yeah, I just think that the like and here's the thing too. Like I understand sometimes when you get holding calls, sometimes like it's the officials being way too nitpicky. Sometimes you're just trying to completely just save your quarterback from getting like obliterated by like a blindsided defender. But a lot of these holding penalties that we've seen this season are just bad. Like they're just like unnecessary, and they are holding calls by the rule, like letter of the rules. So, uh, first and 10 Miami at their own 32-yard line. There's 7:53 to go in the half. Snap is away. They hand it off to Achan. Achan's getting good yards on first down, picks up about 7. Looked like Miami are false starting, though. Like, Miami seemed to be, like, their offensive linemen seem to be jumping just, like, a second early. Maybe not. Their center's doing a good job. So he gifted out Toyotas, Raymond. Yeah, Peter's right. Second and 3. Tua is in the gun, back to his right. Snap is away. He is looking to throw. Dumps it off here to Mostert, and Mostert's going to get big yards after the catch. Gets into 49er territory. Fred Warner takes him down, but Mostert gets good yards. Just an easy, quick screen pass. I think some of the defensive linemen read it pretty well, but just a good play call there from Mike McDaniel. Shifty, who will I support in the playoffs? I'm kind of thinking, assuming they make it, Houston and the Chargers. First and 10 at the Niners, 48. 2 in the pistol. They give it to the back, Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert's getting good yards. Raheem gets a first down and more. Down to the Niners' 26-yard line. Pickup of 20. Pickup of 20 yards, Raheem Mostert. And we've seen him do that with the Niners. It's been a while, but damn, that's some good running there by Raheem Mostert. But I'm thinking in the playoffs, probably Houston for D'Amico Ryans and the Chargers for Jim Harbaugh. That's kind of my thinking. First and 10 Miami at the Niners 27. Tua is going to hand it off to Achan. Achan's going to cut it back inside, and Fred Warner with a nice tackle, but Hufanga comes flying in a little bit late. But a pickup of 1. Good job, Fred Warner, to bring down Achan. Touchdown, Geno Smith to Jackson Smith in Jigba. Tua looking to throw, throws it downfield. Caught. Wow, what a catch. And that is Washington. Renardo Green had really good coverage on the play, but a great throw, great catch. Really nice coverage by Renardo. Anyone but Kansas City, basically. Wow, Sicky, man. You're far too generous, dude. Thank you so much. Okay, shifting again, gotta get back to work. Everyone have a blessed Christmas, and most of all, be safe. Aloha, brothers and sisters. Chee-hoo, let's go. Thank you so much, Sicky. First and goal, Miami. Tua hands it off to Achan and gets maybe a yard. It's going to be second and goal from the Niners' 6-yard line. Thank you so much, Sicky. Have a really Merry Christmas. Great New Year. I actually will be back doing the Lions game before the New Year, so hopefully we'll see you then. But a very Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you so much for the generosity all season long, man. It's awesome, and you just absolutely blows my mind, and I really appreciate you, valuable member of the community. So thank you so much, Sicky. Good luck with work, and enjoy the Christmas, man. Hopefully the Niners can get a win as well. Second and goal. Tua pitches it to the back. Achan gets outside, and going to be a good tackle there by D. Winters. D. Winters with a good tackle, so it's going to be third and goal from maybe the 3. Refs will deal with the Chiefs. Yeah. So it's going to be third and goal from the 3-yard line. Come on, defense. Let's make a stop here. Really good job there by D. Winters. Greenlaw is going to be out for the rest of the game. So we're going to be get a lot of D Winters. And I'm okay with that. Tua in the pistol. Looks like Mostert is the back. Tua throws it, touchdown, and that's going to be Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Tyreek Hill. Charvarius Ward was on the coverage, and just a little bit too easy there. Miami gets the touchdown. Will they go for 2, or will they just kick the extra point? Yeah, just simple. Too easy. A little bit too easy there. I mean, Ward was fairly close, but just Tyreek Hill, that speed, you can't stop that. Now, do the Dolphins, the Dolphins look like they're going to just kick the extra point here. Dolphins do score a touchdown, though. 100th career pass, a touchdown pass by Tua Tagovailoa. We line up for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good for Miami. So it's 13-7. Miami lead San Francisco. Melissa says, thanks again for the membership, Sicky. I'm going to duck out. Today was day 25 working in a row. Wow. I'm just not up for the up and down the Niners. I totally understand that, Melissa. Bummer to not have you here for the rest of the game, but I completely understand, especially working 25 days in a row. Wow. That is, I want to say that's impressive, but that's also a bummer. But thanks for stopping by, Melissa. If we won't see you for the rest of the game, then I wish you a Merry Christmas. Hopefully you have a fantastic one. But enjoy the Christmas movie with the tomato soup and grilled cheese. That actually sounds pretty tasty. Take care, Melissa says. Christian and Tommy, I changed my mind. We need to fire the entire defensive coaching staff. I'm telling you, Robert Sala's got to be the guy. Watching Penn State University versus Louisville Volleyball Championships. Very easy on the eyes. Would be better if it was out on the beach, though. I won't disagree with that. To meet me. Who plays tonight? It is Tampa Bay and Dallas. Tampa Bay and Dallas play tonight. How is everyone doing in their fantasy leagues? Hopefully everyone's doing okay in their fantasy leagues. Merry Christmas to you, Melissa. Been a rough season, but always great to have you here, and always a pleasure to have you here, Melissa. All right, so San Francisco has some work to do offensively. The offense hasn't looked good at all. The offensive line has been a mess. So hopefully with games like this, it will really highlight to Shanahan and to John Lynch that we need to fix the offensive line in a big, big way. They can't stop a toy truck from rolling. Yeah, seriously. Dallas, I'll watch the Polar Express instead, yeah. Yeah, enjoy your well-deserved rest. I couldn't have said it any better. Absolutely deserve it. Working 25 days in a row is ridiculous. I don't know what you do for work, but I don't even know if that's legal. But yeah, you deserve a rest. And the maybe avoiding the 49ers. Dakota Johnson. She is an attractive lady. Yeah, Dre Greenlaw's out for the rest of the game, and I think you just have to shut him down. Like, he's come back last week. He played the first half, then he went out. This week he played 1 or 2 drives, and then he's out. You just got to shut him down. The kickoff is away, and it's going to be a touchback. So the 49ers will get the ball at our 30-yard line. There is 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half. We can't run the ball. We ain't going to score. Yeah. Alrighty, Niners offense going back to work. Let's see if we can get something going here. 1st and 10 San Francisco at our own 30. Purdy's going to be in the gun. Debo to his left. Kittle goes in motion. Snap is away. Looking to throw is Purdy. Dumps it over the middle to George Kittle on the screen. And Kittle's got blockers. Kittle, go Kittle. Down to the Dolphins 45-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. George Kittle picks up 25 yards. And look, a little screen pass there to George Kittle. Where's that been all? I think we saw it against Chicago a little bit, but outside of that, where's that been all season? That's our 45th play of 25 plus yards. It doesn't feel like it. Good to see you, LaDonna. Purdy fakes the hand up to Patrick Taylor, rolls to his left. Purdy throwing it downfield. Caught by Jawan Jennings. First down, San Francisco, down to the Dolphins' 30-yard line. Let's go. Back-to-back nice plays right here. Yeah, love to see it, huh? All right, offense. 2 plays, pick up 40 yards. Love to see that. Offense is moving the ball. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Dolphins' 30-yard line. Purdy in the gun. Back to his left. Juszczyk, Jennings, Kittle, Debo on the field. And it's going to be a timeout, San Francisco. Play clock winding down. 1st and Jawan. Let's go. Yeah, Jennings has been awesome this year. Love to see Jawan Jennings. He's done such a great job in the absence of Brandon Ayuk. Now, the one thing that the Niners need to do is either try and get a guy like Jacob Cowing on the field a little bit more in these last few games, because he does have some speed. Jacob Cowing is a fast player. But I do think that's something that also the Niners are lacking when it comes to just the offense. There's no speedster player. Like, Tyreek Hill is 1 in a million, but like when you look at guys like who can take the top off a defense and it forces the defense to have to back up a little bit, that's what I think the Niners are really missing. And that could be something like I would be absolutely okay with somewhere maybe in the 4th or 5th round if the 49ers in the draft look for a speedy wide receiver to develop and also just to help, again, take the top off defenses. I really need a nap, says Niner Jamie, but my faithful heart won't let me miss a second of the game, good or bad. There we go. There we go, Niner Jamie. Thank you so much. Cowing has bad hands, you feel? Why do you say that? He's the punt returner. He must be decent hands. Jennings is still a wide receiver 3. I think that, Jennings is probably I'm a big fan of Jawan Jennings, but I think his ideal role was in that third, as that third wide receiver. Alphonse says, I would be okay with getting rid of Debo and getting someone who is a speed threat. Interesting. See, I would be, if we could trade Debo for a speedy wide receiver, then you've got my attention, for like a good speedy wide receiver. But, overall, if I'm San Francisco, if anything, I look to bring in, and I've said it a few times in this stream, I look to bring in an offensive guy, offensive mind, who has a little bit of a different philosophy to Shanahan, just to bring more creativity and a different mindset when it comes to game planning and how to attack opposing defenses. Just my 2 cents. Yeah, and we're missing, you're missing McCaffrey, you're missing Ayuk. Like, Ayuk is the guy that what the hell was that? Ayuk is the guy that you're missing to beat the man coverage. Like, Ayuk's route running is impeccable. And so I'd like to see, hopefully Ayuk can bounce back in a big way, coming off his injury. 1st and 10, San Francisco at the Miami 30. Purdy fakes the handoff, going to be under pressure, throws it, going to be caught by George Kittle. George Kittle getting some yak, gets a first down, George Kittle. Great job. And that's the thing. If you can get the ball in George Kittle's hands, he's going to do big things. Pickup of 10. by George Kittle. I still believe in Debo too. That's why I would like to see someone like if Brian Daboll gets fired from the New York Giants, I would bring him in as maybe an offensive coordinator to be like, look, let's bring in and to maybe have because Daboll is a good offensive coach. Is he a head coach? No, but like good offensive coach, and just to have more creative ways to attack defense, get him the ball in space. 1st and 10, San Francisco. Purdy in the gun. Quick pass out here to Pearsall. Pearsall gets about 3 on 1st down. I mean, I think your wide receiver room is basically set for next season. It's going to be Ayuk, Debo, Jennings, Pearsall, and probably Cowing because he has the punt return ability. So, yeah, Kittle with the. So we're at the. How was the 2-minute warning? At minute 49. So yeah, we're in the red zone. Uh-oh. So we're basically at the 2-minute warning, or no, we're inside the 2-minute warning. But I think Miami's taking a timeout. So it's going to be 2nd and 7 for San Francisco in the red zone. BA won't be back till close to December. No, it's not. He won't be out that long. I don't think, Ben. Maybe he'll start the season on injured reserve, but I don't know. 2nd and 7, Purdy in the gun. Snap his way. Purdy's looking to throw. Throws it quickly. Going to be caught. Pearsall, 1st down. Nice job, Ricky Pearsall. 1st down, San Francisco. 1st and goal coming up from the 7-yard line. So Patrick Taylor goes in motion, brings the defender with him with that man coverage. Good play call. Good design there. Nice route by Pearsall. Good to see Pearsall getting involved in the game. That's his 3rd catch of the game. 1st and goal down to the Miami 7-yard line. Minute 47 to go. Miami have just used their final timeout. So Miami want to get the ball back. If Ayuk, Debo see him, I'll play to form. There's no stopping this team. Add Mason and Jennings. Yeah, true. I agree, Christian. And now I think give Pearsall another full offseason in the offense to work out some of the kinks too. And I think he'll be looking good. Purdy behind center. Gives it to Debo Samuel. Debo Samuel gets down to maybe the 3 or 4 yard line. Miami gets the ball after the half. We need to score. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Look, and the Niners, we're going to be very happy to let this clock wind down. Yeah, I just couldn't get upfield anymore, but Debo did a solid job. Bullet hole, boy, jeepers, LaDonna. That's, yeah. So the clock is going to be at around a minute when the 49ers snap the ball. 2nd and goal from about the 3. Purdy in the gun. Taylor the back to his right. Pearsall in motion. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Purdy's looking. Rolls to his left. Going to have to reset his feet. Just kind of throws the ball away out of bounds. So 53 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line coming up. Yeah, we've struggled in the red zone all season long. Beige says, take everyone else except 3rd or 4th stringers. You're not good to play late season, plus maybe find it, yeah. But you're missing you're missing Trent Williams, the best left tackle in football. You're missing Ayuk, who's a really good wide receiver. You're missing McCaffrey, who's the reigning offensive player. You're missing so much. But, jeepers, yeah. So 3rd and goal. Patrick Taylor in the backfield. Purdy in the gun. Snap is away. Purdy's looking. Throws it. Oh, you had Kittle wide open. Kittle was open. How did you miss that? What was that? Was it batted at the line of scrimmage? It was. Never mind. It was batted at the line of scrimmage. But Kittle was wide open. Tipped, yeah. Damn. He had Kittle right there. You're kicking the field goal here? I don't know. I think you go for it. Yeah, it got tipped, yeah. Margaret, hello, Shifty, late here, but hope all is well. Remember that I remember you are the Chiefs fan, Margaret. Field goal attempt is good. So it's 13. Why is this over here? 13-10. And Miami does have time, but they have no timeouts. They have 53 seconds. Man, it was tipped and Kittle was wide open. And I have Kittle going in my freaking fantasy too. Damn it. Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket. That would have been huge. The muted "let's go" is one of my favorite shiftyisms. I like that, shiftyisms. Yeah, we haven't been able to say it as much this year, but I think we need Purdy needs platform shoes. There's quite a bit that gets tipped and batted at the line of scrimmage, but it is what it is. So Moody is going to kick the ball away. There's 47 seconds to go in the half. Kickoff is away. It's going to be a touchback. So the Dolphins will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30 with 47 seconds to go. They have no timeouts. A lot of tip balls. Yeah, that is true. A lot of them, yeah. Yeah, you'd love it if Purdy was maybe at least a couple of inches taller. Alrighty, here we go, Miami. 1st and 10 at their own 30. See if the Niners defense can make a big play, get a turnover. That'd be awesome. Tua in the gun. Achane to his right. 3 receivers. Trips receivers up top. Snap is away. Throws it over the middle. Going to be caught by Jonnu Smith, who's going to get 10, 11 yards on the play. Just way too easy. Play clock is moving, though. So they're up to the 41, though. 33, 32 seconds to go. Snap is away. Tua's looking to throw. Throws it incomplete, looking for Jonnu Smith, but just nothing doing. D. Winters on the coverage. Good coverage by D. Winters. Would love to see an interception right now. Size matters. There are many innuendos right there. Many innuendos. Yeah, Miami, if they want any chance to get to the playoffs, they have to win this game. It's going to be unlikely, though, but you never know. 2nd and 10, there's 28 seconds to go in the half at their own 41-yard line. Tua in the gun. Snap is away, looking to throw. Just no pressure. What the hell throw was that from Tua? Incomplete. 3rd and 10 upcoming for Miami. 24 seconds to go in the half. Off-season stretch-o-matic. Yeah. Miami is average as Niners if we go by record, which we should. Yeah, the Dolphins aren't great this year. The Dolphins are not great this year. Their defense is meh, and their offense, no Jalen Waddle. I feel like he's been out a lot. They've missed Tua for a lot of the season. This is 3rd and 10 now. Tua's in the gun. Snap. That looked like a false start on the right tackle. They get the ball to number 85. Who's going to be short of the first down. Fred Warner with authority. That's River Craycraft, former 49er, taken down by Fred Warner. Play clock is going to wind down, though. And I think they're just going to let this go to halftime. Yep, it's going to be halftime. The Dolphins do get the ball to start the second half. I'm going to change the quarter to 3rd just so we're ahead of the game. I'd love to get the chain out, but not going to happen on this drive. I'll leave the ball with the Dolphins. And at halftime, it's going to be 13-10. Miami leads San Francisco. Missed opportunities by San Francisco, which has kind of been the story all season long. When you look at the offense, penalties. A lot of penalties, too. Protection isn't there for Brock Purdy either. He's under a lot of pressure in this game. So a lot of problems that the 49ers have. Defensively, it's been okay. Just no big plays, giving up long drives. But the defense, you'd like to see them get some kind of pressure. There's really little to no pressure on Tua. So he's able to be back there, slice and dice the defense a little bit. But overall, look, you only give up 13 points. It's not the end of the world, but you'd like to be better. I think that offensively, George Kittle's looking really good today. Debo Samuel had a good first half. Debo kind of looking a little bit more like his old self um, with breaking tackles. So you'd like to see Debo and keep feeding the ball to Debo and Kittle. That's what I'd like to see, anyways. We'll take a look around the NFL. Seattle 17, Minnesota 17. New England 14, Buffalo 7. Jacksonville 7, Raiders 13. So Raiders beating the Jaguars. All right. Yeah, they're in the. Yeah, actually, that game started earlier, but Seattle's playing. After a slow start, Seattle's got back in the game. Seattle's got right back in the game, so it's 17 apiece in Seattle. I think they just scored, so Seattle's going to be kicking the ball off to Minnesota. Debo, Kittle, Jennings need to break out, take this game over. I completely agree with you. Yeah, I think that I think the Seahawks just tied the game with Minnesota. Yeah, the Raiders are playing, and they're actually winning against a not so great Jacksonville Jaguars team. But yeah, it's the offense, just the offensive line has been a mess, for the 49ers. It just looks like Purdy just doesn't have time, back there. So, which is why I'm going to reiterate it 100 times. The Niners have to look at the offensive line. There's a lot that they need to do to fix it because it is not good enough. Not good enough at all. Goonies never say die. How does Seattle suck so much if they're always in it to the end? See, yeah. Well, I think Mike McDonald that's the coach, right? Mike McDonald, isn't it? Starting to get things going a little bit with their defense and the offense. Look, the offense, they have players. Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, they're pretty good. They're pretty good running backs. But then you look at DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith, and Jigba, and JSN is really having a big season. So they're really getting it together. And I think that if Seattle can just if Seattle's able to fix their offensive line a little bit more, they could be pretty scary offensively. Now, it really comes down to Geno Smith. Geno Smith is so hit or miss. You just never know what to expect from him, not only from game to game, but from play to play. Like, he's just so inconsistent. But he can make enough plays to keep you in it. Lopez, hey Shifty, how are you doing? Just checking in now because I was watching my soccer team from Portugal, and well, terrible. Hope the 49ers saved my day, but it's tough. It's pretty tough, It's not been the best game, but look, it's only a 3-point game. Now, if we can come out to start the second half, get a turnover, get a 3-and-out, get the ball back, keep the offensive momentum going, then you never know what can happen. But hopefully they can turn it around and upset Miami. That would be awesome. Andy Scott, hey Shifty, 4:30 a.m. is calling. Need to visit my bed. Thank you so much, Andy says, wishing the entire Shifty gang a fantastic Christmas and see you all at the next nightmare. I'm sorry, I mean game. Come on, Niners. Andy, huge shout out to you and very Merry Christmas to yourself and Allison. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful time, and it's definitely a shame that get up so early. I'll be waking up around 6 or 6:30 in the morning, so not that far behind you, but yeah, it's one of those things that I really hope you have a great Christmas. Thank you, yourself and Allison, all season long for the awesome support to the channel and just for being great in the chat too. So thank you so much, man. We'll definitely see you. I won't say in the new year because we have the Detroit game is before the new year, but really looking forward to that. So thank you so much, man. Merry Christmas. Take care. Upset Miami. Weren't the Niners I guess to upset, I guess not really by like a favorites thing, but more so to upset them in terms of a more literal sense where it's to knock them out of the playoffs. I'll be right back, folks. Going to fill up my water. We're still comfortably at halftime. Won't be back in action for probably another 4 to 5 minutes. Feliz Navidad. The butt counts. Heidi says, go 49ers. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Hopefully, we can need a much stronger second half. Defensively, we've definitely had our issues in the second half, so we'll have to wait and see. But it'd be nice to get some big plays, some turnovers, some sacks. That's what I want to see. Cheers, everyone, means a lot. Thank you, Andy. Take care. So it's really quiet in here, huh? Yeah, it's a little bit more quiet, especially when the games are. I don't want to say meaningless because I don't think any game is completely meaningless, but there's not much on the line. Unfortunately, the 49ers are officially knocked out, eliminated from playoff contention. But look, there's still a lot to play for. Fred is due a pick six. That would be sick. I feel so bad for Fred Warner just because he's had like such a tough year with his ankle, and he's just tried to play through it and tried to play through it, and he's still playing at a pretty decent level, but not what we expect. Not compared to like the first, the first 5 weeks he was just a man on a mission, but it's a shame that just the way the season has gone, obviously with injuries, and I think the coaching staff. I mean, definitely Shanahan. It's been I feel it's been Shanahan's worst job coaching since he's been head coach of the 49ers as a season. When you look at that just as a season, I think it's been probably his worst job that he's done. And I would in no way, shape, or form am I saying that you need to get rid of him. I still am a massive believer in Kyle Shanahan, but yeah, I think the season obviously now officially eliminated, finishing early compared to what it's been the last 3 years, where we've gone deep into the playoffs. That you have those extra few weeks. I think that Shanahan just needs to get away from football for like a month or so, and then come back in fresh mindset, ready to attack the season. And I'm off to bed, Raymond, to dream of tamales. Dreaming of tamales. Ugh. I've had worse dreams. I've also had better ones though. Tamales, yeah, tamales are nice. I more dream of like burritos. I love me a good burrito. But yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to the off season because it's just such a long off season, especially because it's going to be a lot longer than what it's normally been because we're not in the playoffs. But curious to see how the 49ers navigate the offseason. I think the big thing is that 1,000% the Niners have to decide right now, or the Niners, and they probably already know, but the Niners need to decide what they're doing with Brock Purdy. There can't be any. Oh, we're going to be it's the middle of August and Purdy's not in camp and we're maybe going to sign. Like, that can't happen. Like, I think within the first week or so of, I think that within the first week of the new NFL season, you have to get that the deal should be signed. Either the deal should be signed, or if you're not going to be doing that, then you have to trade him. I don't think they're going to trade him. I think I'd be fairly confident that the Niners are going to sign him to a long-term deal, but you can't let it linger. You know what I mean? And the other thing, too, is that the 49ers can't. 2020 was worse for Shanahan. Maybe pities, but we lost so many guys that season. Like, 2020 was bad, but we were like, there. I mean, as many guys as we've lost this season, I think we maybe lost more guys in 2020. But even still, I think that we're actually not allowed to sign, like we aren't able to sign Purdy until it's the start of the new NFL season. So you're not going to see any deals in January or anything like that. But I think on the first couple of days of free agency or what have you, when we can sign Purdy, I think you have to get that deal done and just put that any kind of question marks, just put that to rest. Put that to rest. You can't go week after week after week or month after month where you're like not sure, especially your quarterback. And I just don't want to see any of those. Hopefully the same. Ideally, we were able to sign Greenlaw and Hufanga to extensions. Also before the start of the with them before the start of free agency, just to have them locked in, you know. But yeah, it's just ugh. The last 3 years, all the off-season drama, you just can't do it anymore. Great fact: bring on the burritos. A burrito, that sounds good. Or like a nice fish tacos. Nice, some good fish tacos. That sounds good to me. Red green chili with cheese and green chili chicken. Okay. Let's not have another B8. Yeah, I agree. Let's go, Heidi. So we should be back in action here momentarily. That's my life's motto, Raymond. If it tastes good, I'll eat it. I like it. We're going to be back in action, I think, momentarily here. The absolute best burritos I've ever had were in downtown LA. There's a couple of spots in San Francisco that were really, really good. Um, I used to like, it's closed now, but I used to like Taqueria Los Coyotes, Taqueria El Farolito. They were both some really, really good, some really good taco. I think El Farolito is still probably there in San Francisco, but Los Coyotes I liked a lot. And then Pancho Villa is quite good too. Alrighty, here we go. Started the second half. Best non-home cooked burritos we had were in South Florida. Interesting. Started the third quarter. Jim Nance and Tony Romo on the call for this one. I need a beer after watching these guys. Yeah, Tommy, I hear you. If I wasn't working early in the morning, I'd be right there with you. La Bambas. Come on down, bud. I've got plenty, says Raymond. Uh, yeah, if I wasn't working, I'd probably be joining you guys for a few beers. Just waiting on the kickoff now. Haven't had any good Mexican food for 5 years. Los Panchos in Exeter, California was the bomb. Okay. Yeah, I think California probably has the best Mexican food, right? Of any state, I would imagine. Like San Diego, I would imagine is probably the best spot. But I know LA, we're here in LA. I think San Francisco has some really good spots too. So, Jake Moody about to kick the ball to the Dolphins to start the second half. Here we go. Kickoff is away, and it's going to be a touchback. So, Miami will take over 1st and 10 at their 30-yard line. Start of the third quarter. Talking now with Mike. They're talking with Mike McDaniel. Okay, understand that could win this game. Yeah, Purdy, Kittle, Jennings, Debo. Got to get them all involved. Second half is going to belong to the Niners. Let's go, Cynthia. Come on, let's go. You're spot on, Cynthia. Let's go. 1st and 10, Miami. Tua in the pistol. Achane behind him. Snap is away. They hand it off to Achane, who's going to get tackled. Good job there. That's D. Winters on the tackle. Helped out with Fred Warner. But D. Winters takes him down after a gain of 1. Actually, Florida has better Latin food. Flag on the play as well. Let's see what the flag is. Personal foul. It's against the defense. Unnecessary roughness on Hufanga. Hufanga hits a player from behind, and that was completely unnecessary. So it's a 15-yard penalty against Hufanga. And we talk about a lack of discipline. I mean, Hufanga had no reason to hit that guy. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 46. Snap is away. Tua is looking to throw. Throws it. Ball tips up. Good job by D. Winters on the coverage. Ball tips up, but there was no defenders in the area to intercept it. But good coverage by D. Winters. Tua was looking for Achane. And the ball flips up, but nobody there. I grew up in Cali, South Bay area. Now I'm in Texas. After some of these games, I've said if I was a drinking woman, it would be Miller time. 2nd and 10, Miami at their own 46. Tua is in the pistol. Achane behind him. Snap is away. Quick pass to Jonnu Smith, who's getting good yards here. He's just getting through, guys. Gets about 8 yards. Just a quick, simple pass to Jonnu Smith, and no one on the Niners seems to be able to bring him down. Pickup of 8. And that was just bad defense there. I think that was maybe D. Winters slow to react to that one. And just the Niners defense are falling all over each other. Nick Sorensen not looking too happy with himself, as he shouldn't. 3rd and 2 at the Niners 46 now. 2 in the gun. Snap is away. They do hand it off, and it's a first down Miami, and he just falls forward, gets about another 4 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 Miami up to the Niners 40-yard line. Buffalo just tied it up. Good job by the Bills for tying it up against the New England Patriots. Come on, defense. Let's make a play. Let's make a play. Come on, defense. Jalen Wright into the game for Miami. Tua in the pistol. Snap is away. They pitch it left side to right. And he's got a lane to go through, but good job there. That was by Lenore and Winters. It is a pickup of about 4 or 5 for Wright. They give him a pickup of 6? Okay. Or so that was Jeff Wilson Jr., former 49er Jeff Wilson Jr. My apologies. I thought that was Jalen Wright. I'll be honest, I'm barely paying attention to this game, just trying to avoid a headache. Pickup of 6 on first down for Miami. And the Niners defense just looks weak. They're getting bullied in this game. 2nd and 4 right now. Snap is away. How was that not a false start? Tua throwing it downfield. Incomplete. Looking for Tyreek Hill. Mooney Ward on the coverage. A little bit too high for Tyreek. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 for Miami. Can the Niners defense make a play on 3rd down? Just Tua took way too long to throw that as well. Mooney Ward in good coverage and could have easily just, even if Tyreek was able to grab it, Mooney Ward could have just ushered him out of bounds. So, Lori and Martinez, how are you? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. 3rd and 4. 2 in the gun. Empty backfield. Man in motion. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Throws it. Caught! Tyreek Hill get down to the 21. But there is a flag on the play. We'll see what the flag is. It's going to be against the offense. Holding on the offense, so bring it back on the offensive lineman, Aaron Brewer. So no first down. It's going to be a holding on the offense. Yeah, that's a clear holding. Good call by the officials. 3rd and 14 now, so no first down. Come on, defense. Let's make a play. I know we're terrible. On 3rd and long, but watch out for the short pass to Jonnu Smith. Snap is away. Dumps it off to the back, which is Achane. Got to get him down. He gets some yards. It's going to be 4th down, but they're in field goal range. Merry Christmas to you too, Lori. Really nice to be in the room again. Great to see you again, Lori. I wish we were watching the game with a little bit more on the line, but it is what it is. But great to be hanging out with you guys, all leading up to Christmas time. Miami's going to line up for not a hold if that's Kansas City. Yeah, probably. Miami lining up for a field goal attempt here. This will be a pretty long one, maybe a 54-yard attempt for Jason Sanders. It's 13-10, trying to make it a 6-point game. Snap is away. Hold looks good. Kick is up, and it's going to be good. Sanders is good, so they extend the lead. It's going to be 16-10. Yeah, I agree, Lori. I think that the Niners are in a good position to bounce back. If they can have another good draft, get some players back healthy, I feel like the Niners could definitely come back next season. Heidi grew up in San Francisco. Yep. I was born in San Francisco. I've spent about 20. You see, I've spent about 20 years living. I spent about 20 years living in San Francisco. Taking Super Bowl at home in 2026. That would be sick. I'd love it. When we are healthy, yeah, that's true. Bring in some new bring in some new coaches, get like just a fresh perspective on the game, you know? Thank you for taking care of the bots. I only visited when it was about 4 to 6 hours from where I was in LA. So I'm curious now to see how the 49ers offense responds. Here we go. Purdy. Blowout defense dies in the fourth quarter, says Ken. Yeah, you're kind of right about that. The defense just is usually shuts down when it comes to the fourth quarter, but we'll see. Look, if the Niners can come back, get a touchdown, you take the lead. We were able to get the stop eventually, but Hufanga, and this is just what I'm talking about, the lack of discipline on this team. Hufanga, like, there's a guy about 10 yards away from the play, and he has his back, and Hufanga hits his back and just knocks him down to the ground. Like, no reason to do that. Is it true about Tom Brady wanting to join our coaching staff? I didn't know that. That would be cool. I would take him as like a quarterback coach or what have you. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think that Tom Brady's probably very happy. He's making a ton of money announcing the games with Kevin Burkhardt on Fox. So while I wouldn't say no to it, I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, a touchdown would get us the lead, which would be good feeling to get back ahead. Yeah, Brady does own a share of the Las Vegas Raiders, a minority share, but he owns a portion of the Raiders, or like a company that he's involved in owns it or something. He's involved, but you're right. Alrighty, here we go. So Miami's going to be kicking the ball off to San Francisco, but he would gain another. That would be true. You have there showing John Lynch, General Manager and President of Football Operations. Yeah, I'd love to see a Kittle, Brady buy into the. Yeah, I'd love to see a Kittle touchdown. Kickoff is away, and it's going to be a touchback. So we'll have the ball, 1st and 10 at our 30-yard line. The 1992 Erie Sailors, John Lynch. Wow. He was a former pitcher. And now they're showing John Lynch reacting to that. That's pretty cool. 1st and 10, San Francisco. Purdy behind center. Taylor is the back. And he fakes the handoff. Comes back to Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel gets upfield, gets a first down. Nice little play right there. Just a little play action bootleg. You come back to Deebo Samuel wide open. And he's able to get upfield and gets a first down. Let's go. Purdy is 12 for 19, 153 passing yards and a touchdown. 10.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Yeah, the rushing is just not good enough. But first down, Deebo. Purdy behind center. From the Dolphins 41, they hand it off to Taylor, who gets about 3 yards on the play. So they're going to be 2nd and 7 from the 44-yard line. Driving to Inglewood to see Lakers. Interesting times. Yeah, hasn't LeBron taken like a step away from the, he's kind of taken a leave of absence from the Lakers? All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line. Come on, offense. Let's go. Purdy behind center. Taylor's the back. Deebo goes in motion. Snap is away. They fake the handoff. Purdy dumps it off here to George Kittle. George Kittle making guys miss. and gets about maybe enough for the first down. It's going to be close. Will they give him the first down? I think he might just be a little bit shy of the first down. Maybe they'll give him 6. There is a player down for the 49ers. That's Jalen Moore, the left tackle, filling in for Trent Williams. Vikings have the lead back. It is going to be just shy of the first down, but it is a pickup of 6, George Kittle. Minnesota 20-17 over the Seahawks. Seahawks have the ball first 10 at their own 8. Yeah, Niners struggling to run the ball, which has really been hurting the offense lately. The issues running the ball have gone back a number of weeks now, just where the run blocking has been not good at all. Cynthia, there you go. Gotta love it. When George Kittle gets the ball, he can make things happen. It's great to see Kittle and Debo getting the ball often. Bronny the man. Bronny James. Niners could play a good game. Hopefully, Heidi, hopefully. LeBron got to cover up his past. Yeah, I don't really want to speculate on that, but yeah. If you know, you know. Kittle close to another 1,000-yard season. Kittle's in pretty elite company. He's number 3, is it, in 49er history in terms of receiving? It's obviously Jerry Rice, then T.O., I think, and then is it Kittle? Yeah, you got to get Kittle a 1,000-yard season this year. Got to get him the 1,000 yards. It's such a big milestone. So Jalen Moore down injured. So I'm trying to think who would be the tackle. Who would play tackle if Jalen Moore can't go? And I'm thinking that it would probably be... I don't know. I actually don't know who would play left tackle now. Hopefully Jalen Moore will be okay because we're already down Trent Williams. We're already down Trent Williams, and the offensive line has been letting players get through. So we definitely need Jalen Moore out there. Jalen Moore walking, headed to the locker room, and it's going to be Spencer Burford at left tackle, it looks like. 3rd and 1 for San Francisco. First down on the quarterback sneak. Let's go. Yeah, it's Spencer Burford playing left tackle, so that's not great for the 49ers offensive line. Yikes. Hopefully Jalen Moore will be okay, but we are struggling. We have to put Spencer Burford out there. First down, San Francisco, though, on the quarterback sneak. At the Miami 48, Purdy in the gun. Taylor to his right. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Throwing it downfield. Wide open, George Kittle. Down to the Miami 20-yard line. Let's go. Huge play, George Kittle. Pickup of 28. First down, George Kittle. Let's go. Let's go. Did just enough there, Burford did, for blocking. Kittle getting downfield. Great job, George Kittle, down to the Miami 20-yard line. Purdy behind center. The back is Taylor. Debo's going to go in motion, and they hand it off to Taylor. There's a flag on the play. This is probably going to be against the offense. I'm guessing it's a false start, or it's a false start on the offense. So it's going to be 1st and 15. And then you get to the red zone, and then you immediately have an illegal formation, Ricky Pearsall. That's what it is. Illegal formation. So we're actually not in the red zone. Drew says, sorry getting here late. Was boating underground a cave in East Tennessee. That's awesome. So 1st and 15 from the Dolphins, 25. Snap is away. Purdy's looking to throw. Throws it. Incomplete. Looking for Debo and just took way too long to get the ball to him. Took way too long to get the ball out. And they were able to close in on it. Ugh. Damn. That was Fuller on the pass breakup. Just all these mental mistakes, illegal formations, false starts. 2nd and 15. Purdy in the gun. Taylor to his left. Pearsall goes in motion. Snap is away. He's looking to throw. Purdy in the pocket. Danziger in the pocket. And Purdy going to run for it now. And takes a shot, but gets about maybe 7 or 8 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and manageable. And there's Purdy running with his legs. Well, I don't know what else he'd run with, but using his legs to get some good yardage. Does a great job in the pocket. Makes Chop Robinson look a fool. And gets down to about the 17-yard line. So pickup of 8. So this is going to be 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 7 now for the 49ers. They're calling it 3rd and 8. That Dolphins fan's going wild. Snap is away, looking to throw. Purdy throwing it. Caught Debo Samuel. Stays on his feet. Down to the 2. Let's go, Debo. First down, San Francisco. It's going to be 1st and goal. Let's go. Oh, it's a false start. It's a legal formation on Ricky Pearsall again. What in the world is going on? Never mind. Illegal formation on Ricky Pearsall for the 2nd time within 3 plays. Unbelievable. So it's going to be 3rd and 13. Like, these guys, like, how do they... Oh, sorry, 1st and 13. Oh, no, 3rd and 13, yeah. What am I... The board glitched on the broadcast. So Purdy in the gun, 3rd and 13. Snap is away, looking to throw. Kittle's in the block. Throws it incomplete, looking for use check, and it's just that was never had a chance. This team, man, they just have the worst ways of killing themselves, don't they? Illegal formations. Yeah, it's coaching. It's coaching. It's lack of focus. So Jake Moody's going to be out to attempt the field goal to try and make it a 3-point game again. 41-yard attempt. Kick is no good. And Moody missed the field goal. It's a 41-yard attempt. And when it rains, it pours, folks. And I actually have the ball in the Dolphins. But Moody misses the field goal. Wide left. A 41-yard attempt. And Shanahan throws the tablet into the ground. And it's good to see a little bit of frickin'... I want to see a bit of fire from Shanahan. Misses. Unreal. Unbelievable. Close game between Minnesota and Seattle, 20-17, and Seattle have the ball in Minnesota territory. Jake Moody, what do we do with you? Unbelievable. Just, we can't do anything right. Like this whole season, just everything. You take one step forward and then 2 steps back. You get a big play. No, it's a flag. Just, oh my God. Just awful. Awful, awful. I think you probably have to start thinking about replacing Jake Moody in the offseason. Like, it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. Yeah, Flyboys. Victor, yeah. I just have no faith in Jake Moody at all. Was looking so good, ended up terrible. Like, it just, yeah, when it rains, it pours. I just think his confidence is completely shot. I mean, you had that Buccaneers game, and then that, which was just one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a kicker, but it's just, he's not reliable. You know, he's just not, you can't, yeah, Laurie, you're spot on. 41-yard field goals should be more or less automatic. There was no block. There was no, it's just, there's no excuses for it. It's just bad. But everything, every part of the game, like, we're giving up stupid penalties. We're just hurting ourselves the whole game. I'm terrified every time Moody kicks. Yeah, just I have almost no, I've lost pretty much all confidence in Moody at this point. And some of the coaches there on the sideline trying to get them pumped up. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 31. They hand it to Mostert left side, who's going to get about 7 yards on 1st down. I can't blame this on Debo's weight gain. I told you, Jake Moody over, yeah. Pearsall has got to be like 2 penalties for illegal formation. I can forgive one, but not the second one. Second and 4. Tua looking to throw, dumps it off to Mostert. And he's just so good in the space. But a good tackle there. Eventually, Warner and D. Winters gets him down. 3rd and 1. Can the Niners defense get a big 3rd down stop? Consuela Harrington. I lost confidence in him last year. That makes sense. I could have kicked a 41-yard field goal. Yep. Come on, defense. Let's make a play. Let's make a play. Come on. 2 in the gun. Jeff Wilson Jr. to his left. Trips receivers up top. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Tua throws it. Caught. 1st down. Miami just about picks up 2. Suit up Cynthia. Get in there. Yeah. Moody had just cemented the fact that he won't be back next season. Thanks, Moody, you jerk. Jalen Moore is questionable to return with a quad injury. You look at some of those draft classes, though, and jeepers. Moody, Danny Gray, Tyrion Davis-Price, Cameron Latou. Awful. Just awful. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 42. Snap is away. Throws it wide open as HN, 1st down into 49er territory. And Miami looking to put the nails in the coffin, as it were. HN with the 1st down. Just way too easy. Miami into 49er territory. 1st and 10 at the Niners, 46. So that's a false start if I've ever seen one. And that's caught a big gain by Jonnu Smith and gets about 16 on the play. Wide open downfield, nobody covering him. Jair Brown with another horrendous play. Looks like Hufanga's not. Looks like Hufanga's not in the game. Oh, that was Warner on the coverage, actually. Not Jair Brown's fault. Warner on the coverage. Ugh. Nah, this team has given up. Snap. Oh, Tua loses the ball, but he recovers it. The snap wasn't good. Tua lost it, but he was able to recover it. These penalties are a locker room issue. Kyle Shanahan has abdicated his responsibility for discipline. Yeah, I think there needs to be a massive change in mentality going into next year. Like the Niners used to be the team that we would bully people in the trenches. Like we could run over guys. And now it's just a joke. Like the offensive line used to be a dominant force, and now it's just like garbage. 2nd and 10 for Miami at the Niners 25. Fakes the handoff, comes back to Jonnu Smith, who's getting more good yards, picks up about 8 or 9. For some reason, we're not guarding Jonnu Smith, who's probably been their best weapon today. Nick Sorensen doesn't know what he's doing out there. We look like the Jets out there. Yeah, we look really bad. Like, who is going with Jonnu? Like, what is that? That's such awful defense. It's just such bad defense. Third and 2. Miami's been 4 for 4 on third downs with 3 or less yards to go. Snap is away. Looking to throw it quick. Throws it downfield. Looking for Tyreek. And good job, Renardo Green. Renardo Green on the coverage. Good job. Now, will the Dolphins want to go for it? So they were looking for Tyreek in the end zone, and Renardo Green does a great job knocking the ball, or just does enough. Does enough to put off Tyreek Hill. So it's incomplete. Nice job, Renardo Green. Benny and the Jets. So they're actually setting up, I mean, it does make it a 2-possession game. So Sanders is out there, but you should maybe watch for the fake here. Could be on the cards for Miami. Snap is away. Kick is up, and it's good. So it is 19-10 Miami over San Francisco. We'll see what the Niners offense can do. But, yeah, the Niners don't look good at all. Guys, I'm going to be right back. Just going to use the restroom very quickly. Alrighty. I'm back. Can we trade kickers? Yeah, that'd be great. Man, showing some of the 49ers Super Bowl victories and then the heartbreaks as well. Ugh. So kickoff is about to happen here. Niners, you feel like I mean, you obviously have to score some points on this next drive, but you feel like you need to get into the end zone. Sanders is about to kick it off. There's about a minute to go in the third quarter, so there's still actually a decent amount of time left in the game. It's only a 9-point game, but crucially, it is a 2-possession game. Oh, and this is going to go off to the sideline, so that's going to be a flag. So that 49ers, we will get the ball at the 40-yard line. Sanders kind of shanks the kick, and it goes to, out of bounds, the sideline. And Mike McDaniel's just like, what the hell? So it's going to be 1st and 10, 49ers at the 40-yard line. So we have the gift of excellent field position. Let's see what the offense can do. 1st and 10 at our own 40-yard line. There's 1:08 to go in the third quarter. Purdy behind center. Debo is the back. Snap is away, looking to throw. Dumps it off to Debo short, but there's 2 defenders there, and Debo breaking tackles, and that's vintage Debo right there. Gets near a first down, maybe pickup of 9 on the play. And that's vintage Debo Samuel. Gets the ball. There's 2 defenders there, but he just runs right through both of them. Runs right by one and through the other. And what a good play there by Debo Samuel. Close to the first down. Going to be 2nd and 1 coming up. Purdy behind center. Debo is the back. Debo goes in motion. Niners do hand it off to Debo Samuel at the middle. And Debo's breaking free. Debo with a nice run to the Dolphins 37. Nice game, Debo Samuel. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Couple of big plays right there. Back to back, Debo Samuel. Love to see Debo looking this effective. See, when you get the ball in any kind of space, he's just so good. Yeah, that touchdown by Debo, 4 guys had a shot at him. See, like, this is the Debo Samuel that we were looking for all season long. Effective in the run game. Really solid in the making catches, making guys miss tackles. Like, it's just crazy how much he's struggled. Do 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 do. Benny. Okay, so we're going to be at the start of the fourth quarter. 49ers have the ball at the Miami 37. Now, here's what I think you need to do. I think you need to fake. I think you need to draw all the attention to Debo, fake it to Debo, and then give it to George Kittle. Debo's going to be drawing all of the attention of the Miami defense. So I think you fake a play Debo's way, and then you come back to hit George Kittle. That's what I would be looking to do. Nice, let's go team. We need to get a touchdown. There we go. At the Miami 37-yard line, 1st and 10 coming up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Just waiting for the broadcast to come back. Action here in Miami Gardens, Florida. Come on. Let's go. Solid plan. I think that's at least a play. I think you have to do a play where you maybe fake a play to go to Debo, come back, hit George Kittle, because the Dolphins are going to be all over where Debo Samuel is. He's been the focal point. Geez, what is up with these commercials? They're so freaking long. Good deal. Good deal. Let's go. Let's go, team, says Lopez over there in Portugal. Deebo Samuel's on the sideline. He looks, he's okay, just taking a play off. Purdy in the gun. Running back to his right. Snap is away. They hand it off to the running back up the middle. Taylor gets pretty good yards on first down, picks up 5. And that's something that the 49ers have struggled with so much the last, pretty much all season long. Except, well, the first month or so we were good with Jordan Mason, but so long in the season, the last maybe 2 months or so, where just no ability to run the football at all. No ability to run the football effectively, consistently. So if you can get those 5 yards each time, there you go. 2nd and 5 at the Dolphins 32. Kittle goes in motion. They pass it over to Deebo. And Deebo's got a first down. Breaking tackles, still breaking tackles. Down to the 23-yard line. First down, San Francisco. There's a Dolphin player down. Ooh. So there's going to be a timeout on the field. Number 29, I think, for the Dolphin. But there's a Dolphin player down grabbing his knee. So that doesn't look good. Immediately they called over the athletic trainers and the coach, Mike McDaniel's, going over there. I just want one game this season where both Deebo and Moody are locked in. We can't have that. That would be too nice. How do we feel about Netflix? I feel okay about it. I think they had the Jake Paul, Tyson Fury, or not Jake Paul, and Mike Tyson fight. That was an issue. But beyond that, I think that... But I think they'll probably work through the kinks there. We'll see. Football should be on regular TV so everyone can watch. I won't subscribe to Netflix for football. That's a good point too. Now, if you do live in if you live in the area, like let's say if you live in, because it's what, Baltimore, Houston, Pittsburgh, Kansas City. Is that who's playing? But if you live in those areas, you can get it on regular TV. But it is a shame that it's just so expensive. If you want to watch every single game, it is ridiculously expensive. I agree with that. Oh, it'd be real nice now if we can get the ball to George Kittle, maybe. Get the ball to Kittle. Seahawks are leading Minnesota, 24-17. I'm out of state of the Niners, so no go. That's true. So when I lived in San Francisco, it was always on the local Fox channel or the local CBS or ABC, I think, if it was on Monday Night Football. So you didn't have to have any cable if you live in the area. So, yeah, if you live in, let's say for the 49ers, if you live in San Francisco, you'll get it on, local channels regardless. But obviously, a lot of people who are fans don't live in the area. So, yeah, the Seahawks just don't die, do they? So with the subscription that I have is the Game Pass. It's good for basically every game. There's a couple of minor exceptions, but almost every single game I get it. So I'm okay with that. But it's obviously so different when you live in the U.S. And it's just a crappy thing where if you're a 49ers fan and let's say if you live in, I don't know, if you live in Iowa and you're like, I want to watch every Niner game, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. I like Greg Papa. Greg Papa's awesome. 1st and 10 San Francisco at the Miami 23. Purdy's going to be in the gun with Deebo to his left. Jennings goes in motion. Snap is away. They fake the handoff, get it to George Kittle. George Kittle's got blockers ahead of him, and George Kittle gets about 7 yards on the play. Nicely drawn up play by the 49ers, and a pickup of 7. Get the ball to George Kittle. Kittle has 6 receptions for 86 yards. You'd love to get him a touchdown, get him in the end zone. Yeah, but Greg Papa he's awesome. Even with the Raiders, he was pretty good, but obviously like him a lot more with the Niners. 2nd and 3. They're going to hand the ball off to Patrick Taylor, who's going to get the first down. Or should be enough for a first down. We'll see where they mark him. But they're going to say 3rd down? And now there's another player down for the 49ers, and it's Aaron Banks. Another offensive lineman is down. Aaron Banks is holding his knee, and he looks to be in a lot of pain. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all for Banks. Yikes. Yeah, Banks is hurt. Banks is hurt. Yeah, his looked like he got rolled up on that run play. So I think it's going to be maybe his knee. So I'm really struggling. I'm not sure who's going to be playing now on the offensive line. Do you have? I think we have Nick Zakel out ready to go. I'm not sure who else, but do you maybe move Spencer Burford to left guard and then Zakel on at left tackle? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see who the Niners even have left on the offensive line. But Jalen Moore was questionable to return earlier. I'm not sure if they announced if he'd be out for the rest of the game, but Aaron Banks looks like that looked pretty awkward. So I don't think we'll see Aaron Banks. Hopefully he's okay, but it didn't look great. Damn, looks like a ligament. Yeah, it didn't look good. The way his leg kind of bent a little bit awkwardly, not ideal. Not ideal. And it's a fairly long commercial break, so that's not good. Four minutes to go in this Seattle and Minnesota game. Seattle lead by 4. Minnesota have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 46. Jacksonville are leading the Raiders now 14-13. Buffalo 24-14 over New England. So Buffalo should end up comfortably winning that game. Hopefully, man, yeah, we need this offensive line that's been through some players. Banks is being helped to the sideline. So it is, yeah, Nick Zakel is going to be the left guard and Spencer Burford the left tackle. 3rd and 1 for San Francisco. It was a pretty bad spot, I thought. Purdy fakes the handoff. Purdy's going to throw it. Caught George Kittle. And that's a first down, San Francisco. I thought Purdy was going to try and run for it. But George Kittle able to make the catch. And now there's a Dolphins player down on the field. Holy moly. George Kittle with a great catch. Ooh, was that left foot down, though? Just got to see that again because it may be George Kittle. Yeah, his left foot and right foot. Yeah, he's down. First down, San Francisco. It's going to be 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line. And there is a player down for Miami. So it's just been player down, player down. Unbelievable. What is going on? That's definitely a catch, yeah. Definitely a catch. And it's ruled 1st and goal. But it just seeing what happened to the Jalen Ramsey's right leg kind of hit his thigh, the back of his thigh, and he went down. Kittle in the middle because he got much back. Sir Mix-a-Lot. No, that's not Ramsey who's hurt. I mean, unless Ramsey is also hurt. Jalen Ramsey wears number 5 for, it's Jordan Brooks, the linebacker. Jalen Ramsey wears number 5. Used to wear number 20, though. All right, here we go. First and goal. I think Kittle's got to be your guy here. So Minnesota scored a touchdown. Justin Jefferson with a 39-yard touchdown reception. So Purdy in the gun. Taylor to his left. Kittle goes in motion. Snap is away. You hand it off to Taylor up the middle, who's going to get maybe half of a yard. So it's going to be second and goal from just inside the 3, maybe the 2-yard line. Come on, let's go Niners. Let's finish this drive. Got to get 7 here. Typical red zone trips for the Niners. 3 trips, 1 touchdown, 1 field goal. The other drive, nothing. Purdy behind center, I formation. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Touchdown, and that's going to be Eric Saubert. Touchdown, San Francisco. Let's go 49ers, baby. Let's go. And that's a touchdown, Eric Saubert, the tight end. Would have preferred it being George Kittle, but all good. We'll take the touchdown. Let's go. Touchdown 49ers. You fake the handoff to Taylor. Saubert open over the middle. That's easy. That's easy money right there for Brock Purdy. Let's go. Come on. Here comes the extra point attempt. Jake Moody, can he redeem himself here? Kick is up, and it's good. So it's 19-17. So the Niners not going quietly into the night. Eric Saubert, the backup tight end, scores the touchdown. Saubert, the sheepish lion. I only say that I would have preferred Kittle get the touchdown just for fantasy purposes, but ultimately it doesn't really matter. We got the touchdown. There we go. This Seattle-Minnesota game is pretty interesting. Minnesota lead by 3. 3:51 to go. They're already in field goal range almost. Seattle at the Minnesota 37. Just keeping an eye on that game. So the 49ers about to kick the ball off. There is 12 minutes to go in the game. Jake Moody about to kick off to the Dolphins. Jake Moody, kick is away, and it's going to be a touchback. All right, defense. Time for the defense to really show up and make a big play. Got to make a big play, a sack, a turnover, something. We haven't been able to make any big plays today defensively. We haven't been god-awful, but we also haven't been very good either. So you really got to make a big play. 12:02 to go in the game. 1st and 10 Miami at the 30. Tua in the pistol. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Tua throws it downfield. Oh, good job there. Almost intercepted. And that was Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles. Just able to jump up. Tua looking downfield to throw it. And Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles able to jump up and knock the ball down. Good job there by the defense, though. Good job there, Demetrius. Looked like he maybe hurt himself a little bit coming down. Here we go. Come on, defense. 2nd and 10. Miami at their own 30. Play clock winding down. 11:56 to go in the game. Mostert in motion. They fake the handoff to Mostert. Coming back to Jonnu Smith, who gets tackled for a gain of like 2 or 3 yards. And there's a late flag. It's going to be on Jordan Elliott. And Elliott's just an idiot. What is he thinking? Late hit, unnecessary roughness. And this is just typical. Absolutely typical. He's tackled. He's down on the ground, and then Jordan Elliott goes in and hits him. Why would he do that? Like, why would he do that? What an idiot. That's 15 yards there for the Dolphins. First and 10, Miami up near midfield. They give it to Achane, who's going to get about 7 yards on the play. Into 49er territory, up to the 49ers' 45-yard line. And just ridiculous. That's the second unnecessary roughness penalty against the defense. Like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Just ridiculous. I don't get it. 2nd and 3 for Miami, less than 11 minutes to go in the game. Tua in the pistol. Snap is away. They hand it off up the middle. First down, Miami to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 5. What is he doing, man? There is a flag on the play, so this could be coming, holding on the offense. Okay. Jeepers, Mark. Jeepers. So it would have been first down, but it was a holding on the offense. So now it's going to be 2nd and 13. So the backup Miami, 10 yards. What is he doing, man? He was already down. He was already down. Like it was such a silly play right there from Jordan Elliott. Come on, defense. Let's go. Let's make a big play. 4 receivers down low for Miami. Snap is away. They just hand it off to Achane, who's getting decent yards, gets about 5 yards. So it's going to be, we'll call it 3rd and 8 coming up for Miami around midfield. So defense needs to make a big stop here. Defense needs to make a big stop here. Come on. Let's go. 3rd and 7, they're calling it. Yeah, watch the spoilers if we can, guys. 3rd and 7. Tua in the gun, back to his left, trips down low. Snap is away. Tua throwing it down. Incomplete. Incomplete. No flags. Incomplete. Let's go. Come on. Looking for River Craycraft at the sideline. Incomplete. Come on. Let's go. Gross Matos with some decent pressure there. Well, a little bit. Tua just throws it too high for Craycraft. Let's go. Here comes the punt. Punt coming up for Miami. Punt was almost blocked. Chris Conley almost blocked it. Fair catch called for at the 10. So 49ers take over. Come on. Offense gets to go to work. 9:38 to go. 9:30 to go in the game. Almost blocked, though, yeah. Looks like Minnesota, they will have to... Minnesota almost have that game locked up. One of the better names in the NFL, River Craycraft. That is a pretty good name, isn't it? So 49ers offense going straight to work. No commercial breaks here. 1st and 10 at our own 10-yard line. Purdy behind center. Taylor the lone back. Jennings in motion. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Dumps it off here to Juszczyk. And Juszczyk gets really good yards. Juszczyk out to the 32. Pickup of about 21 yards on the play. Kyle Juszczyk. Let's go. Let's go, Juszczyk. Nice play call right there. Nice little screen play. Kittle lays a block downfield too. Brock Purdy, 20-yard gain. Just a simple little screenplay to Kyle Juszczyk. So 8:50 to go in the game. 1st and 10 at our own 29. Purdy in the gun. Debo to his left. Jennings in motion. They give it to Debo Samuel. Debo makes a guy miss. Gets 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up from the 31. Thanks for being faster than my typing. Kyle needs to Gordon Ramsay our team and fire everyone. Let's wake up! Alrighty, 2nd and 9 they're calling it. Come on, offense, let's go. Maybe get Kittle involved here on a play. So you have Purdy in the gun, Patrick Taylor to his right, Juszczyk to his left. Kittle, Debo, and Jennings out there. Juszczyk motions out. Quick play here to Debo Samuel, falling forward and gets about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up here for the 49ers. So it looks like Seattle's going to get a stop. They're going to have maybe less than a minute to go. They'll get the ball back. Third and 4. Big play here, obviously, for the 49ers offense. Got to get the first down. Purdy in the gun. Taylor to his left. Trips up top. Snap is away. Purdy dumps it off here to Patrick Taylor, and he's going to be short. He's going to be well short of the first down. Going to be 3rd or 4th and 3. And I think the 49ers going to have to, Purdy was under pressure almost immediately, steps into the pocket, but just nobody open. And he's had to dump it off to Patrick Taylor. Yeah, Seattle get the ball back with a minute to play. Punt is away. There is a flag on the play. It's going to be against San Francisco, I feel like. What else is new? Fucking go for it, damn it. Don't tell me it's an illegal formation. Don't frickin' tell me. It's against Miami. Oh, no, it's against San Francisco. What is the referee doing? Is he drunk or something? What was the... Yeah, this team just looks so... To use a great word, this team is so discombobulated. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 29-yard line. Tua pitches it to Achane. Achane's going to get some good yards, gets about 7 yards. I have to update the ball. There we go. Pickup of 7. And you know the Dolphins, they're just going to want to run this clock down. There's a flag on the play, though. Late flag? Personal foul against the defense. Unnecessary roughness again. And who is it on this time? What's the unnecessary roughness there? What was... What? 1st and 10 Miami at the Niners 49. Hands it off to Achane, who gets about 7 yards. There's a flag on the play. This is ridiculous. What the hell are we doing here, the officials? Yeah, Miami is going to beat Seattle. Or sorry, not Miami. Minnesota is going to beat Seattle. There's a what? Offside against the defense. Oh, after the play. This is insane. Yeah, it's Kalia Davis is offside, clearly, yeah. God, this is the most undisciplined team in the NFL, isn't it? 11 penalties. Somebody called somebody, yeah. 11 penalties for 90 yards. Just stupid. Like, this team's got to be just so embarrassed. Achane gets 4 yards on 1st and 5, so it's going to be 2nd and 1. Just ridiculous. This team, man. Like, all season long, we've just found new ways to just lose. Tua hands it off to Achane, who's going to get the first down, and Moore gets to the Niners' 35-yard line. You commend your ability to still be surprised they committed a penalty. Again, upper mid-grade discombobulation. Just, ugh. Painful, man. It's painful. I'm really worried about what Detroit's offense is going to do to us next week. Four-away bets. That's a positive way to look at it. 1st and 10. Defense needs to hold him to 3 here. They hand it off to Mostert, who gets nothing. Good job, defense. There we go. 2nd and 10. If you hold him to 3, then you still have a chance. 2nd and 10. Yeah, Geno Smith, that interception was bad. That was really bad interception by Geno, which we've heard that 100 times before. There's less than 4 minutes to go in the game. Clock is moving. It's 2nd and 10. They're in field goal range. Got to stop him here. Tua in the gun. Snap is away. Quick pass out to Achane. He's going to get about 8 yards. Maybe, so they'll call him 7 yards. So this is a huge 3rd down. Just penalties flying everywhere. Yeah, just the team is so, like, such a lack of focus. It's crazy. Come on, defense. 3rd and 3 here. Got to get a stop. You get a stop, you still have a chance. Tua in the gun by himself. Now he's got a in the pistol player behind him. Snap is away. Hands it off. Get him down. Good job, defense. Good job. Don't overhit him. Christ almighty. Eric Wallace, good to see you, buddy. So it's going to be 4th and 5. So the Dolphins going to have to kick. Dolphins going to have to kick a field goal. Oh yeah, the Lions are going to, and the Lions are going to make us pay for beating them in the NFC Championship game. They're going to embarrass us. But good job. So the offense is staying out there for the Dolphins. Maybe they're just going to try and draw us offside, I think. And they'll call a timeout would be my guess. 4th and 5, Tua in the pistol. Yeah, I think they're just going to try and draw us offside. And they take a timeout. There we go. That's what I thought. So timeout taken Miami. So I think that they're probably going to kick the field goal to make it a 5-point game. Would be my guess. On 4th and 5, I don't know if they want. I don't know if they want to go for it on 4th and 5. Yeah, they're setting out the field goal kicker. Come on, I guess come on, special teams. So the Niners offense will have, after this field goal attempt, we'll probably have about 2 minutes. Oh, like 2 minutes, a little bit more than 2 minutes. Plus, you have all 3 timeouts. This is a 48-yard field goal attempt, so it's not a gimme. Snap is away, kick is up, and it is good right down the center. That's a near perfect kick. So it's 22-17. Yeah, with the way the 49ers have been playing recklessly, it makes a ton of sense for them to go to try and get them offside. Wouldn't it be great if Detroit comes out next week thinking revenge, playing all out, and we somehow beat them? That would be insane. The only plus side to next week is the Lions' D is so bad that at least we might have some entertaining plays from the offense. Maybe. I'm afraid of what their offense is going to do to us. But, yeah, maybe we could put up some points. I hope that Banks and Jalen Moore are okay. Because we can't, if we're down both of those guys, it's not good. So there's 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. We're down 5. We have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. So time really isn't a massive issue, but you can't have any negative plays. Here comes the kickoff from Miami. Kickoff is away, and it's going to be a touchback. So yeah, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. You got to go 70 yards, 2-minute warning as well, and 3 timeouts. So here we go. Obviously, we're in 4-down territory as well. Let's see if Brock Purdy can lead a comeback. Yeah, I don't think Banks is coming back, but let's see if Brock Purdy can lead a game-winning drive. Purdy in the gun, Patrick Taylor to his left, Pearsall Kittle up top, Debo Jennings down low. Debo goes in motion. Purdy's looking to throw. Purdy steps into the pocket, throws downfield. Caught Jawan Jennings up to the 48-yard line. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. I think Nick Zakelj is in at right tackle. And at left tackle, you have McKivitz, I think is what the Niners are rolling with. Just a heads up. Come on. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at our own 48-yard line. So we have 2 minutes. We got to go 52 yards. And we have all 3 timeouts. So it looks like the offensive line now is McKivitz at left tackle. Then you have at left guard, you have... Who was at left guard? Was it Burford at left guard? And then you have Brendel at center, Pooney at right guard, and Zakelj at right tackle, I think. Is what I think it is anyways. Run the ball, says Dexter. You could run once or twice. Yeah, we don't need the Moody field goal or point after attempt or point after touchdown. So, Burford. Yeah, Burford's at left guard, is it? Yeah, so it's McKivitz at left tackle, Burford at left guard. Then you have Brendel at center. Right guard, you're going to have Pooney, and then right tackle, you have Nick Zakelj. They clearly didn't like Burford at left tackle, which I don't blame them. So they moved McKivitz from right tackle to left tackle. So we're at the 2-minute warning. We have 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 52 yards to go, 3 timeouts. Alrighty, here we go. Come on. Come on, offense. Let's go. Geez, these commercials are long enough, aren't they? $30 million for Purdy's going to get more than that. Trevor Lawrence is making $55 million. Tua's making $55 million. Purdy's going to make at least $55 million. Here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10. We're back in action here at Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Come on, Purdy. 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go. Try to avoid any spoilers in the chat, please. Kittle's got blood all over his pants. 1st and 10. Purdy's in the gun. Taylor to his right. Debo goes in motion. Snap is away. Purdy steps in the pocket. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. And Purdy gets intercepted. And that is intercepted Brock Purdy. Ugh. God damn it. That was just not a good throw anyways. Like, just not... Maybe you're right, Dexter. Maybe 30 million. It was a terrible throw. Just a really bad decision. I know he got hit as he threw it, but even if he wasn't going to get hit, like, that was such a bad decision. Like, he needs to... You don't have to force it. Like, he was trying to throw to Jennings, but that guy was... Kehu, I think his name is. He was just all over it. He was all over it. Yeah, that's... Pete, good to see you, buddy, from County Tyrone. Got to get him... Oh, no. If the Niners wanted any chance, you have to call timeouts, but it's 2nd and 2, so minute 47 to go. Basically, if the Dolphins get one first down, it's over. They picked up 8 yards on first down, so damn. Damn. I mean, what a terrible decision. I understand he's about to get hit, and you maybe want to throw it to avoid the hit, but just a bad decision. That was a really bad decision. 2nd and 2 for Miami. Why are we not playing up near the line of scrimmage? This is the... First down, Miami. So that's going to be the game. So unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, there's a minute 43 left. We can stop the clock once. Beyond that, it's pretty much over. But guys, I have to be up for work in about 6 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it there. Full credit to Miami. They deserve to win the game. The 49ers did not play well. Another bad ending, bad fourth quarter by the team. Brock Purdy, you had a chance for a game-winning drive, plenty of time, and kind of blew it. So a lot of issues moving forward, I think. And, you know, although Purdy played okay earlier in the game, there's definitely going to be question marks moving forward, and it's not great. So, yeah, there's a minute 44 left, and Miami's going to get another first down here. And actually, they get a touchdown here. Touchdown, Devon Achane. So Miami scored a touchdown. And so there we go. Touchdown Miami. 50-yard touchdown run. Unreal. So we're going to leave it on that note. Guys, I just want to say, look, besides for the 49ers, I want to say thank you for hanging out all season long. I'm going to be still doing the Lions game, and then we have the Cardinals game as well. But and I will do playoff games. But yeah, tough how the 49ers season went, how it's gone. And I just want to say I wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, a very happy holidays. I hope you guys have a great time with family and friends. Absolutely all deserve it. And a great new year. But thanks for hanging through. I know a lot of these last number of games have been really tough. So definitely not easy, but watching the games with you makes it a lot more fun and more bearable. So just want to say thank you guys. Thank you, Christian, Susan, Tennille, Peter, 408, Raymond, Peter, let me see, Mark, Susan, Beige, Steven, Ivan, Niner, Jamie, Ken, Pete, Steven, One Eye Behind, yep. Also, huge shout out to Sicky as well, who's working, but yeah, so thank you so much, Christian, as well, for re-upping the membership, too. Appreciate that. Have a great Christmas, everybody. Appreciate y'all. I am going to head on out of here. Thank you so much. Ugh, what an ugly, ugly way to end this game. But thank you, guys. Before I head out, I'm going to say two things. The butt counts. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Very Merry Christmas to you and yours. Shame how the season's gone, but I appreciate all of you. Raymond, thank you as well for re-upping the membership. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all the support. Thank you, guys. Take care. Enjoy.